Makanzo?
Yeah, di ko alam bakit sila
Ever
yung shinip.
since
Bakit sila yung
Farmer
shinip?
C, they also may Makanzo na rin.
Bakit ba sila shinip?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because gay.
Kasi ang Farmer C, at least in
No,
game,
no, but why
do they
Because Hanzo and Genji are two incest.
are too
No, kasi
incestuous?
parang they both look like parang well-defined males.
rugged men.
Yeah.
And they're not.
The name.
You know,
They're not
the
old
broke
men.
back
Yeah.
They're not old men like Soldier or Reaper.
Makanzo is
Or
like
Reinhardt.
the broke back.
Oh, no, now that I think about it, there are a lot of old folk in Overwatch.
Yeah, mga
we have
ilan.
Ana, we have Reinhardt, we have Torbjorn.
You have something against old people, you fuck.
No, I'm just saying it's a pretty well-rounded
So,
cast
is-
for a new
is,
game.
Is this how we're starting? Arnold hates
Sure.
old men.
Lawrence
confirmed.
hates.
No, for a
Do you
fairly
need
new,
new socks?
Shut up.
for a fairly new game, it has a lot of oldies in the cast, which is pretty awesome.
I can give you new socks.
Aside from I wish we can like aim the camera at this.
You can point that at the camera.
Aside from having socks with holes, this podcast is sponsored by Arnold fucking up.
Yes.
You fucked up.
I
You
forgot.
fucked up.
We're recording a bit late.
Yeah, we're doing a one mic setup today. I mean, yeah, it's not that big a deal, but still.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure, I think so.
Hello.
See that bar? That's you.
Hello. How about Arnold? Arnold, talk.
Hello.
Okay, we good.
Yeah, we're good. I listened to the pre-recording.
Yeah,
a
this
while
is the
ago.
same.
So are we
cast.
recording right now?
Yeah, we're already.
Okay, fine.
It is
Yeah.
the same 4 guys for 3 days in a row.
Hey!
Three podcasts.
Yeah,
in
3
a row.
podcasts in a
Three
row.
podcasts, right?
Because
Yeah.
we skipped. And then
Siyempre, Mark, what happened to
And
Marco?
it's impossible. It's 3 days in a row. I mean, it's weeks apart.
So yeah, next week we promise
Whatever
the
happened
return
to
of
Mark.
the return of the Mark.
Yeah.
What? Why?
I don't know, because he's been saying, "Oh, guys, please do it at night, because I can only go at night."
Yeah.
So yeah,
So we're gonna do it at
yeah.
night.
Today we, to make sure that the 4 of us can record the Vandalcast. Yeah,
Yay.
welcome to the Vandalcast.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, well, we just started early because some people might leave at night. But next week we're gonna make sure that we get Mark on here because he's been raring to go.
Yeah, new animes.
We got more animes.
And D&D.
D&D. Welcome.
Are we gonna D&D today?
Not
I think-
today.
I think
maybe
tomorrow, yeah. So we still have time to make the...
That's why Emma's not here because
for
he's
ready.
writing the course.
Well,
Thank you, Eman.
I'm not gonna be there tomorrow.
No.
Sorry.
You have family duties,
No, I have.
work duties.
No, I have to go somewhere tomorrow.
Ah,
You want me to
Even at
mention it?
night, it might be nighttime.
it's not work related though. Family naman.
It's me related.
It's jujitsu.
I have a thing. How did you know?
You tell me that.
No, but I haven't told anyone. I have a thing tomorrow.
Oh.
It's
you
not
just
a
told us like a few seconds ago. You
No,
have a
it's
thing
not. It's
tomorrow.
not a regular. It's not a regular jiu-jitsu.
It's a ceremony.
No, it's not a ceremony. It's a tournament.
Ooh,
beat,
wow, I have one news for anime.
beat the kids.
No.
Or may
no,
ano,
it's
they
gonna be
have
adults.
age groups, okay.
And there's a weight class, and I'm
So
afraid of my weight class.
that'd be weird if you would fight like 10-year-old boys.
No.
What kind of weight did you have?
Ju-
Welterweight?
just before the free weight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that before because if you didn't drop your weight, you would have only been eligible to go to the free weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the free weight, I'm gonna be the lightest in the free weight because
Yeah.
I'm just on the border, so I had to.
And
fight.
everyone else is like way up.
Yeah, way up.
You gotta
Like
fight
gorillas,
with
yeah, fat
speed.
fox. Can you throw the fat fox?
No, but I just checked the contestants list for the novice for the tournament I'm joining. There is actually nobody in my weight class.
So you
Everyone
win.
else is lighter.
So you win by default.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not gonna even do anything at all.
They're just gonna give
I
you the
paid
fucking
for that
trophy.
tournament though.
You get a participatory trophy
Yeah.
Shit.
and play D&D with us.
He's too thin for everyone above him, and he's too fat for everyone below him. He wins this weight.
It's Lawrence.
It's Lawrence.
God damn it.
Okay.
Speaking of things that goddamn, let's talk about anime.
Okay, yes.
Wait, I thought we were doing introductions.
Alright, fuck.
That's a fucking long
yeah.
intro.
The guy who fucked up his
The guy
intro.
who fucked up-
Arnold.
Arnold.
Hey.
Hello.
that segue went
And
nowhere.
The guy who might win tomorrow. It's Lawrence.
I thought I already did my
I don't
introduction.
know.
I don't know.
What about you?
I don't know. Hi.
The
it's
guy
Christopher.
who just ate
Yeah.
because he's hungry.
Yep.
Jollibee.
Because we didn't
Yes.
have lunch,
Yes.
and we're recording at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
It's for
It's
Mhm.
Hermie, and the guy who always has the laptop.
It's Rowie.
It's Rowie.
It's Rowie.
And welcome to 27. Welcome.
Hey
27.
guys. Yep.
From
Yep.
to the well.
As I was saying before, you remember when I went to BF Resort? I was mentioning the story earlier.
Mhm.
And when I went to BF Resort, the Elorde there,
Hmm.
they
Oh,
also
yeah,
had
yeah.
jiu-jitsu classes.
Oh, I think isn't that where Paolo takes jiu-jitsu?
Yeah,
I was
and,
thinking about Ina.
and I was there and I saw what looked like Ina. And I'm a
What looked like
What
Ina?
looked like
A
Ina?
person.
I'm not
looked
sure.
like-
Is that Ina? Because I wasn't close.
Did the girl have red hair? It probably.
She had
is.
red hair and she was
She was
She was
Was
what?
They're probably not listening. So just
Was the guy she was with holding
she
a
was
lightsaber?
she was not with a guy. She was with a smaller
man
chick.
with
What a way to
glasses.
dodge.
She was with a smaller chick. Anyway, I'm not sure if that was Ina. Was that
It might
Ina?
be them because they're taking jiu-jitsu there every Saturday.
And I was like, was that Ina? And when I was exiting the door, she looked at me and I was like, fuck.
Just smile, just
No,
smile and wave.
I didn't even wave goodbye. I just left because at that moment I was like, God, what was Paula's girlfriend's name again? I couldn't remember it at that moment.
Wait, why did you go to that gym?
Because I was looking for a speedball.
What is a speedball? Is it
No, that's speed bag. Speedball is when
Oh,
there are
okay.
2 lines on it and this ball in the middle.
the one that's
yeah,
Mm.
suspended.
yeah, we were
Okay.
looking for
Alright.
that.
Any non-geek shit happening recently?
I baked the cake.
Alright.
Yes.
Maybe we should show
Show the samples.
Show the cake that's already almost
It
done.
may or may not have weed.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
And the thing about that, you don't feel the kick until like 60 minutes.
Wait, didn't you cook that in public?
Okay, so there's no weed.
There's no weed. You could smell weed if it had weed.
I baked the cake made out of chocolate and truffles.
Alright.
Going for the master.
Integrity, teamwork.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
Arnold,
shit.
Arnold, if that shit has weed. Next
Hey,
week,
be proud of your shirt, man.
Yeah,
next week we
Muscle
can't
loyalty.
be here.
Uh,
Begins with a T
oh,
and with an
yes.
okang.
alias Benta.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So, any anime news for this week?
Yeah. Did you guys watch any animation? I know you did.
Rick and Morty.
Alright.
Yeah, start with you.
Rick and Morty, episode 9. ABCs of
Give me
Bet.
some of that shit.
Yeah,
And
that's
speaking of ABCs of Bet, we just watched
Yeah.
ABCs of
Yeah,
Bet.
but we can leave that for later.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that for later. Anyway, ABCs of Bet was a good episode.
Oh, okay. So what do you believe?
I like how the ending was
Do you think
is
she's
that
a clone?
really Bet? Is that a clone? I don't know, but I'd like to think that that's not Bet.
Yeah,
The original
because-
Beth.
Yeah, that's not the original Beth.
'Cause it's,
Why would Rick hug
Because it's
her
darker
own
that way.
daughter?
But then again, it makes you wonder, what's
Uh,
Beth gonna be like afterwards? Is he gonna be like the new Rick, younger woman Rick? 'Cause
Why
Rick
did-
said so himself?
Why did Rick give Beth a choice to have a clone in the first place? She wanted to escape or something?
Yeah, because Rick acknowledged how Beth is smart like her, like him.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Maybe Rick has thought of that, making a clone of himself and just letting it live with his family and exploring the
Yeah.
multiverse.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what
Yeah, because like
he wanted for Beth. as well.
Beth was also conflicted. Like I wanna live or I wanna do the shit that I want, but I have a family. to take care of, so,
your
yeah.
name is shut
Rick
down.
was like, I can make you a clone, a perfect clone. Won't Blade Runner you or in any way.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to leave, if not, then it's then you can stay here. But the thing is, whatever you choose, it will be your choice. So yeah, Rick was basically giving Beth an out to do whatever she wants. That's why the ending was ambiguous.
Yeah, I like how the ending.
Did you see the toys that was fucked up? The teddy bear.
What teddy bear?
The
Oh, the toys that
from
Beth
Beth's
had.
childhood.
had-
Oh yeah, right. The weapons and shit. Yeah, so
That's pretty awesome.
I like the knife though. Knife talks. Hey Dad, you got older. Let's stab some people. That's all.
But my favorite, the most fucked up part.
The
was-
teddy bear, man.
was the baby eating.
Oh yeah, they
What?
found. They were
With the
basically
Fruity
finding.
Land.
Yeah, they were basically finding Beth's childhood friend Tommy, and then they found out they left Tommy in Fruity Land. where-
And the only way he
Yeah.
was able to survive was by procreating with the creatures there and eating the baby.
Ah,
Maybe that's why.
that's why life finds a way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe that's the inspiration for.
Weirdly
Pieces of
enough,
Death.
it sounds like an ABCs of death,
Yeah.
but hey.
That's by procreation.
Yeah, and then there was like a side story with the dad.
The Jerry?
Jerry,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry
With the
hooked up with
yeah.
the space chick.
Yeah, from Space Tinder with the woman with the boobs.
Yeah.
3 boobs and the alien head
Mm, mm. So
with the mind powers.
yeah, I'm not really a fan of this episode. It's like yeah, they were trying to build up on.
It's not the best episode,
Yeah.
I'll admit, but it was. a
How
good
many
episode.
episodes are there for this season?
10 as usual.
yeah, yeah.
And this is episode
Nine?
Nine.
Oh,
Ah.
one more.
Last
So
episode.
they acknowledge it. The next one is the finale, and I'm surprised they brought back the president in the 10th episode. Have you seen the trailers?
Oh wait, no, I haven't watched the trailers.
Well, anyway, for the
Like
trailers,
that Swifty president,
yeah, the Swifty president, the
Yeah.
Swifty black president, they brought him back.
Keith David.
Oh, it's
Mm.
Keith David.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it sounds like Keith David. I'm not sure.
Maybe it was based on.
But yeah, have you watched the Oh wait, no, you don't go to the internet. I forgot.
He's going online a little.
Just
Yeah,
just a
more,
little
so
bit.
more.
Just
Just a little bit. Just a dab.
Just
a
a
dab.
dab.
Just a dab.
Oh my god.
I hate you so much.
What's the name of the channel? Wisecrack. Wisecrack did an episode.
I don't even go there, even if I did go to the internet.
Okay, so yeah, so Wisecrack did an episode. They do one per Rick and Morty. And then
They really like that show. I've noticed they have so many episodes just for
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
they actually have a podcast about dissecting. Anyway, so I kind of wasn't a fan. It was a bit more mellow than the other
Mhm.
episodes, but after watching that, they explained it back in Pickle Rick. Oh, what the fuck?
He's playing with a camera.
back,
He's two cameras.
back with the Pickle Rick episode. Basically the psychiatrist said
Mhm.
that Rick's fear is being responsible for his actions. It's choice. He would rather prefer to think of the universe as something random, something meaningless, than to find meaning in it and be responsible in that. So, and then they made a callback to this episode by giving Beth the thing that he fears, which is a choice. So, and it was given by the line that whatever you choose, it will be something that you chose. So you won't be conflicted anymore, and at the same time, you'll lighten the fuck up. So I think I don't know. It's still I really like this season. I don't really. I'm not like with Mark who hates it or who
Hates
finds it-
character
He
development.
just wants
No,
the
he
fun,
just-
fun
yeah.
shenanigans.
I like-
Yeah.
He likes
I like-
hijinks without the consequences.
I like season 3 the most,
Mhm.
but for me, it's not the funniest season.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it is a bit more,
It's a season that pushes characters forward
Yeah.
their arcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stops it from being like a cartoon and into something like real. I don't know.
For me, the funniest season is still season 2.
Hmm. I would argue season 1, but maybe that's because it's something new
I don't know.
at the time.
I like Interdimensional Cable 2 more than 1. Maybe that's just me.
I don't know anymore, man.
Alright, speaking about a series that has both
I hope.
shenanigans and serious
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Oh, is
there's
that my?
Gintama.
Yes, I've just finished the current arc.
And
about...
you have seen the toilet episode,
Yes,
right?
fucking
The best toilet battle
Yeah,
in
what-
anime history.
What
Sandpaper.
happens in the toilet episode?
All right, so
Okay, fine. You can take this because he's watched until I think just episode
Yes, a
100.
little past you.
Yeah.
All right. So So the crew
Yeah.
and are having a battle with this faction.
Yeah,
You
a
know,
samurai
yeah,
faction.
Samurai faction.
Okay.
And like they were all chasing each other in this episode, and then like for some reason they needed to shit all
Yeah.
of them at the same time, and there was this stall, an entire comfort room. And then they all went, the four of them,
Yeah.
they all went to their own
Two
stalls.
from the main team and two from the enemy's team.
Yeah,
just
okay.
to put some
Yeah,
perspective.
so yeah, they all shat, right? And then they all discover that none of them have toilet paper in their stalls.
None of the stalls
Yeah,
have
none
toilet
have
paper.
toilet paper.
Okay.
So it became a mental battle about who can wipe their ass first or who can
Gets to win
Yeah.
the battle.
Wait, so how do they wipe their ass?
because someone gave them all sandpaper. And
Fuck.
the mental battle is like trying to trick other people into using the sandpaper or trying to outlast people into not wiping
Using the sandpaper.
and then they all start like have their own like inner turmoil about what to do because one guy loves money,
Yeah.
so and then he checked his wallet, he has money or the sandpaper. Well, like what
He
did he
doesn't
do
want to
with
use
that?
the money.
Yeah, is he gonna use the money? Is he gonna use the sandpaper?
And one guy has a picture of
His crush.
her crush. Will you wipe
With the sandpaper with her crush picture.
or the crush picture? Essentially, your crush has shit on her face. Because,
And that's an entire episode, right?
yes.
It spanned an entire 20 minutes.
Goddamn. So who won? The enemy team?
No, I think Yin and
The Gintama team, the main team.
How did
How
they win?
how did the Gintama team win?
I think he tried. I
No,
forgot. how it
he was forced to use sandpaper on his ass, so he won. But after that, blood
went.
spewed
Yeah,
from
blood
his
spewed
ass.
from his ass.
In a comedic fashion. It's not serious,
You,
but
you could just like use your hand.
Or you could
know,
use
and
the
then-
backside of the sandpaper.
Yeah.
I think
no, it was double-sided.
double-sided.
Oh, it was- oh,
See,
but it is
that-
like-
that's
oh.
one of the.
Smart. smart.
Both, the whole team tried to switch, but first, goddamn it.
You
And
can
they
just-
all played mental battles. Like one from Gintama's team was fooling them. Yes, I'm wiping. It's not as hard as I.
Yeah, then
That's
he's
how-
scratching on the wall.
He's just scratching it on the wall, and one guy's just scratching it on
you
the
could
floor.
actually do that. You could rub the sandpaper
Off,
out until it's
yeah.
smooth on the wall.
They didn't have time for that, man. They were in a serious arc, right?
Yep.
If I recall.
Because they had to. It was a retrieval arc.
Uh-huh.
They had to retrieve one of the girls from the main team.
Yeah, so like we talked about Gintama like this before. It's bullshit shenanigans and then a serious arc, then bullshit shenanigans,
Yeah.
serious arc.
I-
This bullshit shenanigan was inside
It's
a
a
serious
serious
arc. So it was so unexpected. That's why I remember
they
it
found
so much.
the writer is so good that he finds ways to include comedy even though the arc is serious.
Yeah.
I was just finished with the current arc where one of the main characters' siblings died. So
Yeah,
it's a bit
that's how
serious.
That's how serious.
Then the
serious
next
arcs
arc
get.
is just the characters lining up for a Nintendo Wii.
Oh,
A Nintendo Wii. And that's my anime week. Oh, actually, aside from that, I've been listening to the current Friends cast, and I got interested with Boku no Pico. Boku no Hero.
You can't. That's a sound clip.
Sure,
bitch.
sure.
That's a
Boku no
sound
Hero
clip.
Academia.
Boku no Hero no Pico
Boku
no
Pico
Academia.
Academia.
Yeah, Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
Pic-
good. I read the manga until the
Yeah,
arc
you
where-
were the one when it wasn't cool, when it wasn't an anime yet. I think you
You were
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
reading that aside.
But I stopped reading it
Oh.
around the arc where it got kinda. Oh, there are too many characters to keep up with.
It got a little Marvel universe
No,
type.
it got a
It
little.
became a shonen manga.
It became a shonen
Shonen
manga.
manga.
It basically came to the point where it wasn't. Yeah, it kept introducing new characters, new villains, and I was like, "It's too much, man." It's like,
You know,
it's
there was
like-
a villain of the arc.
It's the problem with every shonen manga. Like, there's too much characters.
Everyone needs to
Imagine
have
with,
their spotlight.
with Naruto, with One Piece, with Bleach,
Yeah.
with Ray, with Fairy Tail. It's too much.
Yeah,
of a
everyone needs to have their spotlight every
You
now
prefer
and then.
multiple mangas than multiple characters in one manga.
and it arcs on for too long. I mean, it's
Oh.
really good. It's one of the better.
Because I think it's this generation's
It-
Naruto, One Piece.
no, but it's one of the better.
Is it?
Superhero fighting.
No,
Bleach.
long spanning
Uh,
shonens.
uh,
It's one of the better long spanning shonens. I would definitely put this at its current arc. It isn't
Have you read up to the current arc?
No,
He stopped.
up to the current arc, no, it's still good. There's still nobody's saying shit about it.
You
I
just
mean,
personally can't follow it anymore.
yeah, just personally can't follow it anymore. But I know what's going on. I just don't read it.
I
Anyway,
just like the fact that there's a cap on the powers for these characters. They don't escalate
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
becoming world-ending attacks like in Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah, because when you raise the stakes, then you raise it, then you raise it.
yeah. You keep raising it.
Yeah.
It's bad. Anyway, with these characters, they're pretty. I would say well written. Nobody feels out of place, and if they do, they make it work.
But the art style works even though some of the characters jump around. Like
Yeah,
for
because they're all
example,
homages to different kinds of like
Yeah.
power.
Yeah,
people,
like
right?
with
but
All Might.
yeah, it looks
the
like
most
looks like American.
the
yeah,
most
American.
Western looking
Yeah,
hero.
you have some westerns, you have some Japanese, then you
Yeah.
have some Mega Man looking stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the heroes
It's
look
actually
like
pretty interesting.
enemies from Mega Man. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about watching it, but I've only seen one clip and it was edited to be FF14. Like,
Yeah, and anyway,
it's so stupid.
with Boku no Hero Academia, it's good. I'd suggest if you don't have the time to watch it, just read it. Please.
Like, for me,
do a little-
it's a
just-
reverse.
I want to
to
do.
read.
For me, it's a reverse. I probably won't have time to read
Yeah.
it, so I'll just watch it.
You know, weird thing
Really?
is
Because I'm too tired to read
if you
now.
read it, the pacing is how fast you can read.
Yeah, but
the
the
bad
thing
thing
is
with animes
me
though.
reading manga, I'm faster at reading manga than watching anime.
Yeah, but the bad thing with watching anime is you don't have control on how fast the plot moves. That's why I mix it. I just watch it. I just watch the anime, but
And then
That's
when
the
you get to
speed.
the end, you just
no,
read the
even
manga.
more than that. How I watch Gintama now is that the anime is sped up to 1.2. So it's still the same pacing, but just a little bit faster. That's why I find it weird when I watch it and it's in the original speed. Yeah.
And you're like, why is it slower than I remember?
Yeah.
Fuck. People do that for like YouTube vids.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
speed
Me
up
too.
shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
I like things
Because for shonen it's good.
yeah, I couldn't watch.
I
an
can
anime
appreciate shonen because the fight scenes are
I can
in
appreciate-
manga.
videos played at 1.25 unless it's a music video where you experiment with the speed. But with anime, I prefer to watch it at regular speed.
Mm.
If it's sped up even to just 1.25, I feel like there's something wrong with it whenever I watch it.
Yeah, to each his own, I guess.
Like whenever I see you at your house and you're trying to watch Steven Universe and you watch it at 1.25, I'm like, this isn't the Steven I know. Oh,
You have to watch
It's not
pure.
It's
Pure,
not 1.25. It's 1.2.
damn it.
Get it right.
That's
Yeah.
what.
There's a pitch
Yes.
difference.
Yeah, because for 1.3 and above, I find it too fast.
yeah,
One-
the pitch starts
yeah.
going high in those speeds.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's why my middle ground is just I download the episodes and I watch
besides
them.
Boku
And
no
I
Hero
do it.
Academia, anything else?
For me, no
Yeah,
anime. No
I
manga.
haven't
You want
done
me to
any
update you on the
anime.
mangas?
Sure.
Besides-
Give a quick rundown.
Fine. Isekais are still isekais.
All right.
And that's not the biggest rundown. Hajime no Ippo updated.
Oh, you're reading Ippo too.
Yeah, anyway, with Hajime no Ippo, the current arc is he's against the Filipino champion.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao.
No, it's not Manny Pacquiao, but it's,
No need to
It
do
looks
that.
like-
it's a Filipino sounding name.
Okay.
You know, no.
One
De La
No,
Cruz.
let me just say
One
the,
Pinoy.
say the name,
Sure.
give the background.
Sure.
Fine.
His name is Antonio Guevara,
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
hailing from the Smoky Mountains.
Uh,
And he's a fucking lefty. He's a southpaw, like
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
he's just Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Fucking no, he's not like Pacquiao.
He's drawn dark.
He's not dark. I mean,
Is he a senator?
he's drawn dark. He's not a sinner. Fuck that. Anyway, Pacquiao's style is more of a going in, volume punches. But the style of this guy is more of an outboxer, playing it smart, keeping a distance.
Maybe it is Donaira. It's like that's Donaira's style. He's a counter puncher.
No, anyway, not trying to. With Hajime no Ippo, you don't compare styles. It's bullshit. Anyway, that's the most Filipino setting. Come on, imagine Smoky Mountains,
Yeah.
Antonio Guevara, fucking. But anyway, but the problem with this current arc
Is he evil?
actually, Antonio Guevara is a pretty nice guy.
Okay.
He's
Like
actually.
all Filipinos.
It's actually to the point now. Besides me being
Pinoy
Filipino,
pride.
besides me being Filipino, I feel bad for Antonio Guevara because
He will lose. He's not the main character.
He will lose. He's not the main character, and he's getting his ass whooped. One punch and he went down
By
What?
Ippo?
from Ippo because Ippo's trying the new Dempsey and he couldn't attempt the new Dempsey because either Antonio Guevara's already falling down from the setup or he's getting away with his jabs. And because he's a lefty, Ippo is having a hard time adjusting to that because all his fights before were against orthodox fighters.
What's Ippo's height? Because I know, because it is a boxing anime, they have reaches. Height.
His height is pretty.
He's a bit short, 5'5".
He's
No,
a pretty short guy.
like
Because his
like 5'2" short. Not really.
no, not really.
No,
I think
that's too short.
I think it's 5'5" or
Hey.
5'4".
Isn't that Pat's height?
Yes,
the
it
friends.
No, yeah.
No,
yeah.
he's 5'5" or 5'4",
Okay.
as I recall. And his other gym mates are taller than him. So
Yeah.
you can really see it not when they're shot.
How old is Ippo? Is the manga,
Ippo.
not the character, just Hajime no Ippo.
The
It's
manga-
been
oh, it's-
20 years or so? No.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
It's a
been
90s
around,
manga.
yeah.
90s manga. It's around 1994 or 5.
Does time move forward in this manga? No.
Time
Are
moves
they
forward.
in 2017?
It started out with Ippo being in high school.
Now,
Just graduating in high school. Now he's like 21 or 22.
okay, so it's comic book
No,
time.
it's it's not in proportion with ours.
No,
but
because
it moves
the arcs,
forward.
they're like a single fight lasts for like 30 chapters. And the
Does it-
pre-fights before that last for 10 chapters each.
Ah.
So with that amount of chapters, yeah, you can understand why it would last so long, be at 1,000 chapters, but still only move for like 3 years ahead,
Okay.
5 years ahead. So
Alright.
anyway, besides that, not much has updated.
Mm.
I mean, the regulars I'm reading that aren't isekais updated, but other than that, nothing new, nothing interesting.
Let's get into some news, or you got something.
I got something.
Oh, you got
Oh,
something.
oh.
Well,
Yeah,
I think I
first.
should just shout it out. Steven Universe coming back. It's already
Oh yeah,
announced.
Johan
Oh,
posted.
Johan
yeah.
posted it, and I was like, so the other fans out there,
They're getting.
fuck the scheduling, man.
So it's
Fuck
still not the
cartoon.
regular schedule? I thought it was beginning to be the regular
No,
schedule for October.
For October, no. I think they're still gonna either gonna bomb it or go with weekly.
Do they know that they have a successful show on their hands?
You probably do.
It's a successful show. Cartoon Network knows that. That's why they're renewing it for more seasons. But the problem is, it's not a profitable show.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why they're airing the cartoon that sells, which is apparently Teen Titans Go.
Really?
Weird.
That thing is still alive?
No, it sells in a sense that
Because
Is it
DC,
syndicated?
yo,
it's
not-
merchandisable.
it's
Yeah.
DC,
It's
yo.
DC.
Money from Warner Brothers.
But I mean, the Teen Titans Go still occurring, or is it a syndicated series? Is it like, it's been done, they're just re-airing old episodes?
No, it's still ongoing.
Oh, wow.
All right, what you got, Arnold?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, okay. I got two things. I don't know which one to go first. Anyway, first one is some hentai.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I like the
Oh.
premise. I'm not sure if you guys know this. Toshi Densetsu.
Yeah, Toshi Densetsu.
Oh, look at that!
I like
From
it.
behind.
I like the premise where
Wait.
they take horror stuffs, horror myths.
When they make it hentai.
Yeah, and they make it hentai. Like
Like-
Himiko. Himiko's fucked up.
What's
Yeah.
Himiko?
Wait, which episode is that?
Episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah, it's basically, one of those
Bloody
Mary
haunted toilet stalls.
Yeah.
The haunted
Ah.
toilet stall is horny ghost.
A
Like-
sexy
the long
haunted
hair.
toilet
Yeah,
stall.
yeah.
So the myth of Himiko, it's like Bloody Mary. It's like, Himiko, are you here? And then she'll answer, and then boo, scary ghost.
Yeah, but she's actually. Should I explain what happened in?
Or do you want to explain this?
Okay, just say
This
why
sexy ghost
sex
story.
happens.
Oh yeah, basically.
Because it's hentai.
Okay, let me give you a premise. The ghost there is just
They-
a rumor. She's actually just a peaceful ghost. She even
Yeah,
got
yeah.
some materials from the school, spruced up her bathroom.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
when
For
the
the sex.
and when the guy stumbled in upon like, oh, there's a ghost, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen a human in a while. Control your body. And
But the ghost wanted to have sex.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the ghost
and-
was basically raped as a child, and she died while in the rape.
Oh,
Are the other
that's
episodes
dark.
like that as
That's
well?
dark, but she wants sex
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
because
hentai.
she wants to erase that dark memory from her mind.
with a
That-
good memory.
yeah,
It's
that-
as much
So
as
it
I
is
would
a
like
human
to
being
die.
having
that's
sex
how
with a
rape.
ghost.
That's how rape
Yeah.
works in anime. Like I'll have pure sex now and forget the rape.
The fucked up thing ever
It'll
happened.
cleanse me.
You
of
wanna emphasize
the
on
film-
the other
The
episode
bad,
or just
the good
this
dick
episode?
cleanses the bad dick, or something.
I
like
also like.
So a man had sex with a ghost,
Yes, yes.
ethereal, so he's just thumping the air, or I don't know.
Wait, no. Wait, as in the present one or the past one? Because the past one, she was actually alive.
He was actually
Is
And
it the
she
present
died mid-coitus.
Huh.
and
So how about the ghost one?
Yeah, she fucked the ghost. He fucked the ghost.
Okay, and
That's
the
it.
ghost
she a
one.
ghost fucked a guy that's alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. I also like the other episode wherein there's a girl who eats little boys.
Oh,
Eating
Oh.
beans.
Eating.
wait,
eating
actually,
little boys.
There
so,
is another.
So she's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Actually, there is another H
She
with
like
that
sweat.
story in mind, but it's not a Toshi Densetsu series.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I forgot the title. It's a long ass Japanese title.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to dig it up
No,
and
I
send you the
actually-
link?
Are we
Right,
doing it? Are we
looking
doing the hentai cast
No,
instead?
we're not. We don't want to be like.
Save it
Arthur.
for Mark.
Okay, we're getting past that.
So,
Anyway,
yeah, so
what's
I-
your other news?
Yeah, I just like that premise.
Is
where
that
we
another
take,
hentai?
No,
myths
what's the other
or
one?
whatever.
What other
The
doge?
other one is Neo Yokio.
Oh, right.
Oh,
right.
oh, right.
It's a
Oh,
good thing that
oh,
you
these
said that,
idiots,
yeah.
these
Because,
idiots.
last week our title was Neo Yokio-cast confirmed.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all like started watching.
No, not me. I don't know.
I watched it till episode 2.
Episode 1, I can't get past it.
Ah.
No, I finished episode 1, but I can't get myself to start episode 2.
No, the thing is, I watched
Does it
it.
feel like
I
punishment?
watched. No, it's not punishment. Episode 1 was like meh, and I was like maybe it picks up at episode 2, and episode 2
Okay.
was like meh. I'm not gonna continue because it's just
Okay,
meh.
let's give our opinions like this. Guy who finished episode 1, guy who finished episode 2, guy who finished
No,
it.
no, I'm still at episode 1.
Oh, okay. Wow. Alright,
I
Arnold
couldn't.
first. No.
Arnold
We
first.
can just
I can't.
we can just make a pot of thoughts because we haven't passed episode 2 as a group.
Yeah.
How's the voice acting at least?
He's so bad.
Yeah,
Jaden,
he's
He's
so-
so bad.
It's
It's
bad.
entertaining.
Okay, no. That's what they were going
That's
for.
the only thing you're gonna go for.
I can tell that's what they were going for, but I wasn't entertained. Me, the guy who
Yeah.
likes bad shit,
Was not
I wasn't
entertained.
entertained. It's just
It felt kind of forced.
Does it feel like a waste of time?
it felt forced, like things weren't everything just feels forced. Like their setting, all the music they use is classical music.
No.
Everything.
I'll help you paint a picture, Christopher. Whenever we watch animated shows and they're like, oh, there's a special guest starring, I don't know, Dirk Nowitzki or something like that. Whenever they have cameos of non-voice actors, it's
Oh.
always so obvious. It's like that for the whole.
Yeah, and you know
Shit.
some shows where some characters have unique quirks and they start
Yeah.
talking about, oh, this guy starts talking about the ins and outs of gaming. This guy starts talking about the ins and outs of cooking this specific meal.
Okay, yeah.
Neo Yok, what's his name? Kaz Kaan.
Yeah.
Kaz
Kaz
Kaan
Kaan.
starts talking about fine Italian dresses and colognes and
Yeah, Chanel and something like
plus
that.
the classical music is just
It's a pompous bullshit.
Everyone is so fucking pretentious. It's like Jesus.
yeah, the best friend
Yeah.
cast made a good point with their number one question. Who is this for?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Who was this made for? Who was the target audience? Because who the fuck talks about colognes?
Yeah, there is a fucking exorcism, and the exorcist was
Okay.
there because of the clothes.
First of all, pretentious pricks would watch this show, but pretentious pricks don't watch this show.
Yes,
It's
yes,
like that.
Yes.
Would watch it, but they don't watch.
Yes, people who will watch it are not the target audience.
No, the thing is with Neo Yokio, it's for me, its most selling point is besides the bullshit story and the bullshit voice acting, there's not much there.
There's nothing there.
I mean, I gotta say the animation is pretty smooth.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
No, for something like that. Have you seen other Netflix animations? They're not
No.
really.
Aside from Castlevania, of course.
Aside from
That's
that's quality shit. No, watch the other.
Castlevania and Neo Yokio.
No, actually, Castlevania is not at the top.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't actually seen any other aside from those.
Netflix. Weirdly enough, the one with the best animated has a
At least for
anime
you,
style.
yeah.
Anime style. Because usually, if you've noticed, some of the Netflix shows they have that are, that has an anime style, like Ajin. It's actually based off a manga. It's just that Netflix is the company that picked it up to animate it. Like with Magai Sinbad, it's actually pretty well animated as well. It's also on par with Castlevania, but what's the name of that? Little Witch Academia.
No, that's Netflix.
That's Netflix.
What?
You couldn't believe it, right? That's Netflix.
I think it's
That
just.
was pretty well animated.
I think that's just hosted on Netflix. Netflix did not produce that. I
Does
think.
it start with a
Netflix. Yeah, it has Netflix on the upper left. It's Netflix. Jujung. It has that.
Yeah, they still paid probably for it.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, like with Ajin, it's a manga. They paid to.
Anyway, going back to Neo Yokio, I just want to tell. I want to say the things that I like about the
All right.
Yeah,
Alright,
save it.
so-
Save it.
So I'll walk you through the first 5 minutes of the movie, of the series.
First episode.
Yeah, it starts off with tennis, and the robot says, "Oh, sorry, sir, I forgot about the watch." I was like, "How the fuck can a robot forgot?" Anyway, so he gives the watch, and it was like, "Oh, this reminds me of my dead girlfriend." Throws the fucking watch, and then in literal, that's how he said it. This reminds me about my dead girlfriend, Kathy. Goes on to tell about Kathy.
That's kind of like what his voice is, but make it worse.
I'm
Yeah.
grieving the
Make
death
it
of a
worse.
relationship.
Do you mean that that's our relationship?
His
And then-
voice is kind of nasally.
Yeah, and then after the fucking flashback, here's what I love: Leslie and Gold Bites, the two
guys.
friends.
Yeah.
They're like the most ghetto fucking characters in the game. That is so out of
the game.
in the anime. That is so out of context with the series. Yo, boy, we're gonna go with the fight, man. We're gonna beat these motherfuckers. And like, what?
Sorry, but I can't. I'm grieving the death of a relationship.
Damn it, man. Where's the guy? And then like during the game, what the fuck's Kaz Kaan? And I'm like, no. Don't stay. Just let it be you.
I think it might have been a little bit better if
They were the main
no,
heroes.
yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
If
They're
the,
so black.
if the classic Jaden Smith lines happened maybe
Yeah.
once every 5 scenes, but no, this is every time he opens his mouth, they try to do a Twitter moment.
Yeah, okay.
Every time,
Yeah,
even simple answers.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's
it's
bad.
Too, yeah, it's too much.
yeah.
They try to go too much.
It's not so bad it's good. It's just so bad it's bad.
Who would you choose?
The guy can control himself.
Who would you choose though? Because like,
Get
remember
in
the
here,
scene-
man. You're not seeing on the
Oh,
camera.
sorry. Remember the scene where he's talking with his aunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm like, and he's just
Is
so.
the aunt also black?
No. Well, she has pink hair. I think she's white. I forgot.
She's
No,
white with pink
I
hair.
think she's black.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
white with pink hair.
Anyway, pink hair here means that you have powers.
Yeah.
Really?
that's what it
That's
means.
just that's just,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
fine.
so they were talking about like you should do your responsibility, and I'm like, Kaz Kaan is a piece of shit. You're the number 2 most eligible bachelor. You're fucking rich. You have superpowers, and what the fuck do you want to do? I want to agree you of the left of my Kathy. Fuck my Kathy, and I'm like, we make the point of Kirito being the Mary Sue. I'm like, who is the worst? Kaz Kaan is perfect. Perfect. At least Kirito has to fight.
Yeah, I think now we finally found the worst anime protagonist, because this actually is considered anime.
Yeah.
that piece of
Is it?
shit.
Yeah, it was produced as an anime.
God damn.
So
Are
we
you
now
serious?
have the worst anime protagonist ever.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's his character arc? Nothing. What does he
Well,
fight for?
from episode 1 and episode 2, the only thing we can tell you is I don't know.
He fights ghosts and shit.
Yeah,
He
that's
fights
it.
ghosts and shit. Let's just go with that. If I
in the first ghost fight, The Exorcist, I was like, how can he wasn't able to beat it at first, and he was like, my charms aren't working on
he
her.
was flirting with the ghost.
Yeah, they flirted with the ghost.
Alright, I'll put it to you like
My
this.
charms aren't working.
It's about
Fuck
fighting
you,
ghosts
Jaden.
and shit. But the problem is, the hero doesn't want to fight those ghosts and shit.
And he also doesn't want to play sports.
He's a reluctant everything.
Yes.
Who thinks he's too cool for the
It's
anime.
not too cool. He's like,
He's too sad.
he's too sad. It's like, my girlfriend. I don't want to move, fucker.
God.
You want to continue this?
I don't know if I should be happy because this exists, but
No, you want to continue this talk? I don't want to stop.
Alright, to stop it, do you know what Neo Yokio means?
Neo Yokio, what?
It's New York.
Kyo.
What?
New York.
It's New York playing with the Neo Tokyo
Like
kind
San
of thing.
Francisco of the
Yeah,
Big Hero
the
6.
Big Hero
Big Hero
6,
6,
yeah.
Because I was expecting some kind of Neo Tokyo.
Yeah.
And then they started talking about, Neo Yokio has the Bronx. Wait, what?
What now?
Yokio, Yoku. Oh,
New
fuck!
It has a bro.
Here's my final opinion. I'm just happy this exists, so I know the base level of expectations.
Yeah,
That's it.
now you know what is a zero.
Yeah, this is a zero. Oh my god.
I'm.
Hey, they had Jude Law, they had Jaden Smith. The point, if you
They have Steve Buscemi.
the Billings.
I just remembered that we have a news saying Steve Buscemi is there.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi's there
Who is he?
for the main cast.
Who is he? I don't.
One
I
of the
don't know.
black guys.
I don't know who he is.
Anyway, you can hear fucking. No, he's the butler. No, not Steve
Not-
Buscemi is
not
not
the
the butler.
robot.
I mean, the robot butler is
Jude Law. that's
Jude
it.
Law. Yeah.
So who's
Good.
Steve? You don't know.
Steve Buscemi, I think
He's someone there, but you know, let's just forget about it.
Let's just move on. All right, let's get into some news. I don't actually have an article ready because I just remembered this
Mhm.
as we were on the way and just
Yep.
now.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
John Cena is a bull.
Wait, what?
A bull?
Yeah, there's a new Pixar movie from the
Oh.
maker of no, not
Pixar,
I think
Disney
I
Pixar,
think it's Pixar.
or is it DreamWorks?
I'll double check, but
anyway, Pixar,
I
he's a
posted it
bull.
here.
Are they the guys who made the?
he's
Is
the main character.
Is
bull.
he
That's
a
the
rapper?
reason why he's taking a step away from wrestling.
The story is about like some bulls were taken and they're being trained for bullfighting, but he doesn't like violence.
He likes to rap and not being seen.
Yes.
Fuck that show.
Yeah, that would actually be awesome if they had that in there.
Goddamn, they didn't have the title. It just says John Cena as an animated bull.
No, but they even say if it's Pixar or.
They didn't say.
I look it up, but you know, you guys talk about. Oh no, while I'm looking it up, let's just move on to the only other news that I have. Oh,
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh shit,
That's a
noisy.
lot of.
Look at that!
Bing, bing.
Someone's popular.
Oh,
Or you know, just a group.
Oh,
just a
shit.
chat. You guys know what's up. You guys know
Oh,
what's
God.
up. J.J. Abrams to produce live action Your Name. While I look for the Pixar thing, talk boys.
Okay, so Paramount Pictures and Toho.
yeah, Toho, the guy who,
Oh, yeah.
the company who distributed Mokono Shinkai is Your Name.
So producer Genki. I don't know. People are freaking out about this. I'm not really that much into it because like J.J. Abrams, judging from his work in Star Wars and Star Trek, he pays respect to the source material as much as possible.
But if you looked at Hollywood's track record, it's non-existent. Ghost in
yeah.
the Shell, Dragon Ball, and stuff like that.
Wait, is it? No, 'cause it was.
But if
Oh, no, what about the live action Rurouni Kenshin? It was.
yeah, but it's not Hollywood. That's
not Hollywood.
It was
That's
Warner
Japan.
though.
yeah, but it's still Japan. There's still a Japanese director, Japanese production unit, and everything else. Wherein here they're adapting a
Wait.
Japanese property.
No, I will say
Yeah,
this.
all you need is skill.
Yeah. All
Aside
you need
from
is skill. Edge of Tomorrow was actually pretty well done.
Yeah, as long as they can do
And
that.
besides, the problem with the others is that their action, Ghost in the Shell action, I mean, it has action and story, but with Your Name, it's a drama. It's pretty easily adaptable. But my
But-
fucking problem is why J.J. Abrams?
No. The thing about my issue with this, because Your Name is such a Japanese movie with its themes.
Yeah, with the
nature,
history of
history
like, the rituals.
and the spitting and the, what are they gonna drink a spit of like Jack
Oh,
Daniels
like
or
the-
some shit?
Yeah,
It's the
drink
it's
The
the
Kuchisamisake! Yes,
it's,
yes.
it's the guy gonna be from New York, New Yokio,
Yeah,
and the girl being in
instead of
in
being
Kansas.
instead of being an engineer or an architect, he'll be like some arts degree major, like the paintings, my art.
Oh,
I don't know.
Because
Or they could-
Your Name is an intrinsically Japanese movie. It has themes of Japan.
Or they could half and half it. Like,
inspired by like
No,
Lake House.
no, like half and half it in a sense that
The main plot is
main plot
exactly
is
Your
still
Name.
the same, no, but the girl is Japanese. Kind of, not really globetrotting. The girl is Japanese, but the guy is American, and they kind of do try to find each
Oh
other.
come on, it's gonna be accused of whitewashing and America saves the day.
yeah. As long as
No,
they,
but
But I
you
have
gotta admit, it's the girl's power. It's her family.
time traveling.
The time traveling is it's her power, not the guy and girl. The guy was just chosen, but the time traveling thing. Remember, the girl's grandmother also swapped bodies with.
Oh,
Someone else.
okay,
That was mentioned, remember?
Yeah.
It was the girl saving the day, not the guy. The guy was just along for the ride.
Well,
So-
the guy went to as himself, like did the research. Look,
Yeah.
so he did.
Yeah, and you can Western wash it if the guy was American and the girl was Japanese and the guy went to Japan.
Did
to
you
look for-
guys see his meme post? Or it's just
Lens
yeah, it's just no,
Oh, the lens flares, yeah. Fucking yeah.
No, mine was the lens flares.
Oh.
What Hill posted was Freaky Friday.
Oh,
With just your name on it.
damn.
Alright, well, yeah, I think
yeah,
that's what he said.
we mentioned it, but yeah,
I don't have high hopes for this, but
No,
we'll just check the trailer.
my
I think,
problem is-
in a year or two.
Why J.J. Abrams?
No.
They could have gone with.
Like I said, I'm comfortable with J.J. Abrams because he pays respect to the source material. He doesn't try to change as much as possible, and he still gives it a twist. Again, Star Wars is a big example,
And
wherein
Star
you get
Trek, right?
things that are familiar with Star Wars and adding new stuff, so it's still a new thing.
Did
so
he
I'm
direct?
okay with J.J. Abrams,
What
to be
what
honest.
Star Wars did he direct? Episode 7?
7, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the thing is...
When he's coming back for 9, right?
We mentioned no, he's producing
Okay.
the other films, but we mentioned it before. All you need is skill, or Edge of Tomorrow is a perfect example of how to do this. Where you take some of the themes, you take maybe the core story,
Going back into shit.
yeah, and if there's anything different, like the eating scene, I'm not sure, the lunch scene or whatever, just
Yeah.
cut it out. If it doesn't work, cut it out or turn it into something else.
Okay.
I don't know, so you won't be able to create conflict with people.
No, I'm a little mixed because taking the optimistic points like J.J. Abrams with
Yeah.
the Star
We're
Wars.
gonna get a Your Name, but not the Your Name we know.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams with the Star
what I'm
Wars,
expecting.
and then you guys have a point with the Edge of Tomorrow, but with the Edge of Tomorrow, it's like it's a basic premise of guy was put in the military and then he dies, he comes back,
Yeah.
trying to solve the aliens. Like you can have your own artistic twist to it, but
It's like
you can still
It's
see
like a war version
yeah,
of
you can
Groundhog Day.
still see the manga / light novel parts in it if you read it before, like me. But then we're coming with this Japanese to American again. We just went through Death Note,
No,
so that's one of my negative points. And then, like we were talking about a while ago, Your Name, like watching Kimi no Na wa, it's so Japanese. Like if you are not an anime or manga fan,
Or
like-
we, but
like a lot,
You're not a high
Like,
level.
yeah,
weeb
a lot-
like us.
a lot of the setting.
We breathe
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Again, like a lot of the setting is lost to you.
No, yeah.
You're just gonna be you were just gonna be watching the film in a very surface level. Of, oh, guy is
yeah, because the
switching
themes
buttons.
are it's very East Asian, like the Red String of Fate, the Shrine Maidens, the magical
Yeah.
spit that makes them travel back in time.
Kuchikamisake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what you said.
That's why I make the argument of going a bit more mellow than the actual life. If you If you take everything, make it a 1 by 1, you're not
Yeah,
gonna please
yeah,
anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
here's my thing with that. Making it kind of similar is not gonna work in an American setting. That's what I think. But also changing it and turning it into
Because-
a localized American film, I think you won't see the Your Name in it anymore. So
no,
why why even call it a Your Name adaptation?
With the way I feel like they're gonna do it.
It's gonna be something like Lake House. If you guys watch Keanu
Yes.
Reeves' Lake House,
Yes,
Yeah, because-
exactly like that.
because
Nice.
it's also both time
I was just
traveling
about to say that.
stories. They both intersect at different points in their lives, and there's a time skip in between.
Yeah.
So I think Your Name was inspired by Lake House,
Oh my
which was
God.
inspired by
Now I want Keanu Reeves in
which,
it.
which was
shit.
inspired. Hey,
Yo.
that could be good.
He's too busy doing the new Matrix.
No, because Lake House was inspired by a Korean film.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
So it just plays around that everything is a remix. Everything is inspired
Yeah,
by
it's
everything else.
just it has
And
a
it
different
goes
twist.
back. Yeah, it goes
With
back
this,
full circle.
with the twist of Your Name is like it's a prophecy of the comet striking that place again,
Yeah.
and the body swapping is actually a regular occurrence.
Yeah,
with
the
family.
biggest twist here was the time skip for me. The biggest
Yeah.
twist in Your Name was the time skip. Because I didn't expect, oh, what? 2 years ago? What?
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? If I'm gonna be on board if they have Makoto Shinkai in this.
I think
Yeah.
Makoto Shinkai said, I'm looking forward to see what they do. But he is not part of the crew.
yeah.
Because the only
The person
yeah,
Wash your hands, man.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, and if you guys can see it here, the
only the
pro-
producer.
the producer is
Yeah.
part of the crew. He's there like to give some tips or to be like hands-on with it.
Ah.
But Makoto Shinkai himself currently is not.
Then I'm not
I
looking
know it's
forward to
unclear
this.
if Your Name
Because
director
Makoto
and
Shinkai
writer
is the
Makoto-
one-man army. He does
Yeah.
the soundtrack. He does the editing. Oh
Yeah.
God, I forgot the epic song that they use for Your Name. It's not gonna be.
Yeah,
good
it's
there.
not gonna be Japanese here. They can't
It'd
be
be like
Japanese.
Something about your name. Blah, 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 blah.
It's gonna be.
I hope you tell me your name.
It's gonna be some indie rock.
But
Yeah,
shit.
but,
Here
It's gonna
it
be
is.
Death Cab for Cutie or something.
Here
like
is
that.
producer Genki Kawamura, who oversaw work on the original Your Name, will be helping Abrams and
Oh,
other people.
I have a fear. I have a fear for this. It's gonna
That
turn
it
into
exists.
those. No, it's gonna.
It's gonna include
No,
Kaz
it's
Kaan.
gonna. No, no, that's
I
bad.
mourned the death.
Mitsuha is dead. I have to mourn her.
No.
It's Kaz Kaan.
This was 2 years ago.
It's Kaz Kaan, the anime of Tommy Wiseau.
No, my fear for
Yeah.
how they're gonna do this adaptation is it becomes too much of a teen romance.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's too centered on not much
Death
the
Note
story.
was kind of like that. They
Not much the
centered
story,
around being
but-
teens.
Kind of pulling in
Mm.
the young generation of watchers, and I was like, no, that's bad. But,
They get a
the thing is-
rom-com or something.
yeah, no, not like a rom-com. It's like Your Fault in Our Stars.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It's gonna be too
Angsty.
angsty, yeah. I don't want that to happen to their adaptation, but with how J.J. Abrams handled
But if
it,
it's gonna be a coming of age story mixed in with sci-fi and time travel, then sure, I'm gonna.
Has there been a director helmed for this or not yet?
Is it?
I haven't
Abrams?
seen anything
Is
about
it Abrams?
yeah, it's
No,
J.J.
Abrams is producer to produce.
Oh, to produce, yeah.
No, I thought he was gonna produce and direct.
Anyway, because I was like thinking a perfect director with this would be the guy who made Life of Pi, because it's
Really?
around the same cinematics or something like that.
Mm.
Oh, I would actually like to see. I was about to make a joke.
Who?
Uh,
Tommy Wiseau.
The guy who
What's
made-
your name?
not the guy who made Avatar.
M Night Shyamalan.
No, that's gonna be because it has a twist and
No, not that Avatar.
Oh, okay, James Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James Cameron. James Cameron was the joke I was gonna pull out of my head.
Wait, do you guys remember?
The Titanic was 2 years ago. My time skip.
Do you guys remember when Disaster Artist is coming out? Is it October or November?
It's gonna be around late November, early December.
Alright.
Right.
That's something I'm looking forward to.
Anyway, you wanna talk about this more? We should.
I think we should.
Yeah.
There's really not much else we can say because there's
Mhm.
no
And
info.
we're running out of time for the Vandalcast.
Alright. So yeah, yeah, let's move on to our
action.
live action.
Okay.
Yeah, before we head into the main event.
Let's go with games first and then live action.
No,
later,
it's
just so-
fine. This is before the main event of the Vandalcast. Like what other shit did you watch?
Nothing.
No other live action shit.
Yeah, no other movies, no other TV shows for me.
You two.
Aside from
My family watched.
you included.
Not me included.
Okay,
That's why I'm kind of salty. My family, my brother, my sister, my parents, they all watched it except me, and I was like,
You want what?
"Why did you watch Kingsman: The Golden Circle without me?"
Oh, yeah.
Why did they leave you? That's the question.
My mother and father went on their weekly movie date.
Mm.
My brother watched it with his girlfriend. My sister.
Oh, they
watched
didn't
it
watch it together.
They didn't watch
I thought-
it together.
I thought it as couples. You
I thought
are
it
not.
I thought it was Olegario minus Lawrence.
Yeah, they watched it as couples, but I'm not a couple.
Oh.
I'm just a single.
with your.
You can buy 2 tickets and watch it
Watch
twice.
it twice.
That's just sad. No. I buy 2 tickets. One for me, one for my meals. Like a real fat fuck.
Sorry, my popcorn seat is bought.
Yeah.
You can't sit here.
And the modern theaters, you can remove the handrest. So
Yeah.
it can be like 2 seats, motherfucker.
No, but that's just sad. I won't do that.
Alright, what about you?
Nothing major. I
Yeah,
watched.
but they said Golden Circle is good.
Not yet, of
They-
course.
I've heard from friends that it's not as good as the first one.
Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, but it's entertaining. Very
Okay.
entertaining. It was kind of funny how, how Colin Firth was shot in the first movie, and he's alive for the second one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the thing is, he had sort of an amnesia while his brain recovered. He's not 100% himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
schizophrenic.
yeah. And the thing is, with now, he did that scene in the bar, like in the first one.
Like manners make it.
Manners make it man. But when he used his umbrella and picked the glass, it hit wall, and he was beat up in the bar.
It's nice.
It was a nice touch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what about you? What
So,
did you
yeah,
watch?
2 things. I rewatched the season 8 of How I Met.
Oh.
I still cried at the proposal scene.
Wait,
Anyways,
what is season 8? That's
Before
Barney-
the shit season.
before the marriage arc.
Yeah, before.
yeah, before,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
before planning the wedding and shit.
Season 8, the last episode was when Ted first met the mother, right?
Season 8?
Yeah.
No, it was season 9.
I think when you first saw a glimpse.
Yeah,
In-
when we
in
first
the- in
saw
the
glimpse,
train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but
train. They never met.
Last episode of season 8 was where they first shown
The mother.
any shot of the train station.
Yeah, it
I
was like one ticket over Hampton, please, right?
Yeah.
The first episode with the mother.
So yeah, still good. I don't want to get into that because we're gonna go into
It's
our rant.
with How I Met, it's actually replaying on Star World on TV. That's how I watch it.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
Alright.
Just saying.
As for me, I finished the last season of Parks and
Damn it,
Rec.
man, you're leaving the
Nice,
camera.
finally.
Yeah, I
Oh,
finally
shit,
finished.
You're finally done
yeah,
with the future
so,
arc.
so for context, I finished up to season 6
like a year ago, then.
either last year or early this year.
Mm.
But I forgot to watch season 7 and now I did. And I have one important thing to say about Parks and Rec. Compared to other long comedy shows, for me 7 seasons is long
Mm.
because things like Himoy M, which passed 10 or is 10,
No,
is
Himoy M is 9.
it was 9. I think see, 7 is still kind of long for a comedy
But
show.
the quality never dropped.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say. It's consistent.
Mm.
Okay, even
What about
Himoy M, it's so obvious with
what about It's Always Sunny? It kind of brought it back.
it went down
A bit.
It came back up. It went down for me from season 8 until season
10?
early of 10.
Mm.
And then
It
from
brought
10
back up.
until recent, it's back to its dankness.
So with a show like that, it's
But Parks and Rec, compared to even shows that we love, I'm gonna say Psych and Community and
Well, Community Season 4 never happened.
anyway, I'm just gonna use those 2 shows that you guys know I love.
Yeah, because even
Psych,
The Office
yeah.
dipped after...
And The Office,
yeah.
Psych, The Office, Community, like they're good quality shows. But you can tell from their last 2 or 3 seasons that the writing dropped. Some characters kind of lost their layers.
Mhm.
They became one-sided.
Yeah, one
Like,
note,
like-
bastardized versions of
Yeah,
it.
animated comedies count.
Yeah, I don't know. Like for example, you guys know I love Psych, but I'm gonna like talk shit. Not really talk shit, but talk about the bad points. Sean, starting from season 5, started becoming dumber. Over time, they kind of became one-liners. Our favorite jokes from Psych actually like only happened once, but then they started repeating jokes that kind of flew over my head. Like Community, Britta is became super dumb.
Yeah,
Like
dumb blonde.
yeah,
She
dumb blonde.
became like a paper mache activist. Like she would
Yeah.
just fight for anything.
Yeah,
regardless of the reason.
in the first few seasons of Community, their arguments were smart and engaging, but towards the end, their arguments became like it became fast paced. Like camera cut, camera cut, camera cut.
Mhm.
Even Jeff is talking so fast. Like there's really no more like there's no kick to
Okay.
some of those episodes. But with Parks and Rec, from season 1 until the end, it has been so consistent. Every character still has their defining quirk, but like every character arc they go through introduces something new about them, or like shows a deeper side of how they think or how they feel. Like the show never lost any of its feel. So for me, Parks and Rec kind of deserves more recognition.
Yeah.
So it kind of stayed at the high bar.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the characters were still zany. They still had antics, but they balanced it out by being grounded. They were not cartoon characters. You could still
Yeah.
tell they were.
Their
they could be
antics,
living.
their antics didn't amp up. Their antics were already there since the start. Well, start of season 2 because season 1 is different.
Yeah,
season 1 is a different show.
Yeah, because season 1, Andy was an asshole.
Yeah.
You had Mark Brendanowitz.
Yeah.
They were still trying to really copy The Office, if you could see by the writing and the way it was edited.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. Parks and Rec deserves more recognition than it has. Please watch it if you have access to it. And then I also finished season 1 of Kimmy
Yeah.
Schmidt.
You have
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm bringing
nice.
up Kimmy Schmidt.
How do you like Titus on Common?
Yeah, he's
best character.
So with the way the Super Best Friends kind of reference Kimmy Schmidt, I expected it to be a little more raunchy, a little more dirty, but it's not. It's a
No.
Tina. I saw on I only realized on episode 1 that it's a Tina Fey show.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a fun comedy.
It's one of the most positive sitcoms. There.
Yeah, like you don't need cursing, you don't need overtly green stuff.
Yeah.
Like just good jokes, just good clean jokes.
It plays off with how innocent the main character
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
right?
yeah. So yeah, that's. Did I watch anything else? I think.
So
yeah, I
what,
think
should
that's
we
it.
start?
Oh wait, just wanted to say something for Josh.
Oh right, what's with Josh?
Oh, what's
Loyal
Josh?
people who watch us. Yeah. Wait. Oh, it doesn't matter because you guys don't know it yet. Shield is hinting a return.
Oh, wrestling.
Yeah,
Wrestling.
wrestling.
Ooh.
So anyway, so I watched New Japan Pro. Like I watched the Kenny Omega versus Okada.
Is this current or
the
old
last one?
footage?
Because it's
Okay.
like 3. It's a 3-part, or it's a trilogy of 3 fights. I watched the last one, and my God,
Is it good?
you can minus the cheesiness of you can it is a bit of cheese. It doesn't have that WWE
Japan
level of-
cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Japan drama.
but when it goes into action, dude, sometimes it feels real because
Yeah,
like
Japanese wrestling is
it is so
There-
fucking hard, yeah. Because like there's this term called bump. A bump is unintended move, wherein let's say you go for a power bomb, you accidentally land on the neck instead of the back. That's called a bump.
Mhm.
Basically, it's an accident.
Yeah.
Some of the hits here are like that. It's like is
this real? Is
is
it
it
not?
no, like did he make a mistake? Was he supposed to? Because like they're doing power bombs on the fucking neck. They're doing German suplexes on the neck, and I'm like, okay, I like this.
There were high stakes. I mean,
It's
wasn't Mick Foley on the Japanese circuit before he got mellowed down to WWE?
What who?
Mick Foley.
Oh yeah,
Because
I think some of the
Some of his shenanigans were
Some
more
of the-
intense in the like flaming barbed wires and thumbtacks
Yeah.
in the Japanese circuit.
some of the more greater WWE stars always trained in Japan.
Yeah.
JBL, Chris Jericho.
Really, JBL?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. So if you want
The business wrestler.
you just got it is more immersive once it gets into the matches. What I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd say Japanese wrestling, the wrestlers have a little bit more training in putting impact into their moves.
They sell the fights more.
Yeah.
And they generally have better characters, to be honest. It's like in WWE, the tough guy.
Yeah,
or
I'm a
whatever.
heel, yo.
Here, there's like Kairi Sane. She's a pirate queen. That's all.
So it's like
That's her.
they have manga backstory.
Yeah, it's so cool. I
Well,
don't know.
it's Japan.
She's a
Yeah.
pirate queen, but pirates are no longer here. But still.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. New Japan Pro is the shit, yo, and you can watch matches for free. To be honest, like legit. And
Legit.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
legit.
that's the important point.
Legit.
Yeah.
Because we all watch our shows legit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey. Yeah, New Japan Pro World. Go to
We
that
don't-
site.
We don't do what that Japanese girl does. We're not pirates. We're legit.
Hey.
Alright. So yeah, that's all the shit that we watched. Shall
Yeah.
we get into it?
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to the Vandalcast because
American style.
yeah, because we can't do the Neo Yokio-cast.
No one is willing enough
Oh,
to sink
We'll
6
do it.
hours.
We'll do it at some point.
what's the title gonna be? Sorry, we can't Neo Yokio.
Yeah, sorry we can't Neo Yokio or something.
Okay, let me open this up with.
Yeah, the two guys who just finished it.
Oh
this week.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I will open it with this. Who drew the dicks for you guys?
No, you want to start with that?
You want to start with
Yeah,
that?
let's
You
just
really
go
wanna
into
start
it.
with that?
Just go
Alright.
into it.
Okay, you want to go for
I'm not gonna go with my theories, but I do have something because for
the
me,
janitor did it.
it could be anybody at this point. Well, except the
Oh.
main guy. I really feel like
Peter Maldonado, the
Yeah,
director,
Peter, yeah.
no, not
or
Peter.
Dylan.
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 I really feel like Dylan didn't do it.
Dylan's not smart enough.
Yeah, Dylan's not smart enough. Anyway, I'm not gonna guess who did it, but I'm gonna say this.
No,
You know-
it really can't be Dylan because
You
they
know
have
how
footage.
complicated an FTP server is.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really gonna.
No, and they have footage of him.
I
in
am
Twitch.
gonna say this.
Yeah, on Twitch
Yeah,
with
that-
oh.
I think Alex Stromboli, the
No,
guy,
the guy who the liar.
the
the
guy who
liar.
BSS a lot, is not actually a liar.
He
saw
saw the
Dylan?
truth.
No, he saw what he thought was Dylan.
So the boy,
Yeah, so-
you're thinking about the boyfriend.
So you're
who has
thinking
Dylan-
about Krista.
yeah,
Kristen
And-
and boyfriend.
it could be that guy he saw. Remember in the park where he got a blowjob from Sarah Peter?
No,
Yeah.
no. It
He
was a hand job.
Quote,
He
unquote,
allegedly got a hand
hand
job from
job
Sarah.
from Pierce.
Sarah
100%.
100%.
100%.
I feel like it could be someone that's not Sarah Peterson who he thought was Sarah
Ah.
Peterson. Remember from the text?
Yeah.
I feel like he couldn't fake that.
Uh,
I feel like he escalates stuff, but he doesn't lie about it. Like
I think they made out, but they didn't have a hand
yeah,
job.
like with how he scratched his beers. He had an
one
amount-
beer. Yeah.
Yeah, he had let's say,
11 beers. Quote
You know,
unquote.
quote unquote.
Unlike Ming.
Unlike Ming's the shit, man.
Guys,
shit.
with the thing that you just said, they replayed that clip so many times. Alex, did you get a hand job from Sarah Peterson?
100%.
100%.
You just noticed his stick when he says 100%. It means he's stretching the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He's stretching the truth. He's not a liar. He saw someone. He just wasn't sure it was Dylan. But
I mean, like
for
he
me,
didn't have 11 beers. He had a beer.
yeah,
Just one though.
he doesn't lie, but he doesn't
Tell the truth either.
he doesn't lie, but he doesn't.
He stretches the
He
truth.
stretches the truth.
Well, with the
For me,
11 beers, he did. Like.
Alex Stromboli, for me, he did get a hand job or he did get something.
Do you
from
think
that.
he got? I didn't think. I think
For me, it's either
wait.
he got a hand job from someone else or he got something from Sarah Peterson that wasn't a hand job.
Or I think he got a hand job because the list was only a fuck list. The list on the log.
Yeah.
It was only a sex list.
So
it
you,
wasn't-
so you
it,
think
it was a hand job.
the list only puts the people who she went
Yeah, all the way.
with.
Like,
Mm.
dude, who's that? The Afro man.
Oh, the white
The
Afro
fat
man,
guy.
the guy who loves
Like-
Carl's Jr.'s and
Fucking
Burger King.
Mark something.
Yeah. Yeah, even
Both
Peter.
Sarah Pearson and Black with Mark.
Yeah, anyway, that's my opinion on Alex Stromboli. He's not the douchiest guy.
He's
Well-
just the guy.
He's
Oh,
just
never mind.
he's just a normal guy out for popularity.
Yeah.
I feel like he knew the cancer patient, but not as well. You know what I mean?
They were acquaintances. They weren't friends.
Yeah.
But he'd say that no,
we're close,
I
man.
was with him. Yeah.
So Christopher, who drew the dick?
Back of my mind, I think it's Sam.
The friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I noticed when he tried to replicate the dicks, it was really mushroom heads. And when
Sam?
The friend.
producer,
Peter's
the
friend. The one
Smart
who
enough.
likes the black girl.
Yeah, he's fast
Gabe.
enough. Gabe.
Really?
No, best girl is Krista, even though
Oh,
she's psycho.
fuck that Gabe.
No, really?
I think back of my mind, I just think that's who we can never really know.
Because for me, it's
But the evidence does point to Krista. But I don't know, kind of
Yeah,
fashion
the what was that? The class president.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say my answer. It's hard to rule out Krista because of the way she acted in the post-graduation.
Yeah, she waited-
She
Yeah,
waited
interview.
till graduation until the school could not pin it
Yeah.
on her or
And
have any
they
repercussions.
surveillance someone who does look like Dylan.
Yeah, and during the interview with
In
Peter,
the end, remember?
she couldn't really strongly
Yeah,
defend herself.
she just walked out of the interview.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not gonna answer.
Remember?
No, fuck
She's
you.
not gonna incriminate herself.
So
Right, and she did lie about the CPR thing because she didn't know how to perform CPR.
Yeah, when hardcore Ming was
Yeah.
passed out.
Yeah, I actually caught that immediately when Krista said,
yeah.
"Who knows CPR?"
You said.
That's your only alibi.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So you think it's Krista?
Krista and her boyfriend.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's hard to say
What's the
yes.
name of her boyfriend?
Vandalor.
Vandal.
The one,
Wait, I have something about that one.
No.
Vandalori. Van space Delori. Delori.
Okay, so I'm gonna say mine, and at the same time, I'm gonna critique, because like I think it's Krista too, to be
Okay.
honest.
In terms of just the evidence,
No, but the thing is, why would Krista draw the dicks? Do you really think it's just against the coach? Or it's
Maybe.
like, I want to target the coach, but at the same time, I don't want it to look like I did it. So I'm gonna paint every car and have Dylan take the fall.
yeah,
you
she
could
could be
have-
she could be smart.
Because
smart like
remember,
that.
the theory was Krista is the one who removed the video file.
While the boyfriend.
Yeah, so the
painted
boyfriend
dicks.
might not know which car to start.
Yeah, so
So he drew on everything.
just to be
Yeah.
safe.
You have to be safe. He didn't know which cars
The coach.
belongs to the coach, so
Yeah.
just draw it on every car.
So anyway, and I want to share this one thing that I saw on Reddit, which is really amusing. So anyway, so there's this guy on Reddit who said, Krista and Vandalori. He was weirded out at why Carlisle's last name was spelled with a Carlyle.
Who's Carlisle?
Krista Carlisle.
Oh yeah.
So while the usual spelling is Carlisle. So he made out a theory that Carlisle, the spelling of Carlisle, is an anagram to clearly. Anagram meaning rearranging.
Yeah.
So when you add the two names together, Krista clearly Vandalori, and then he was
Oh, look at that.
and then he realized that Vandalori is a really unusual name to choose. So again, he rearranged the letters of the two people's name, and the sentence that he came up with is whack. No, I don't use that word. It's shit.
Who
Yeah.
said whack?
Yeah,
Who
it's
said
shit.
whack?
Because there was another commenter who made another anagram,
just-
which is better.
He's just stretching it.
Yeah, who made another anagram who is better, which is clearly is car vandal and theory. So if you rearrange both of their names,
Clearly is car vandal.
yeah, clearly is car vandal and the theory. So anyway, so it was just a nice tidbit.
Mm.
But I wanted to critique on the Krista Carlisle. I like when because like revealing Dylan was the all along. Was the vandal all along?
Oh, the episode 7.
Yeah, it was clearly a red herring.
Mm.
So, and you would expect that from like murder stories or anything like that. And then when they revealed it was Mackenzie, I was like, yeah, that's a good. You got the good motive. And then that shot when she was
Mackenzie was crying, was being interrogated.
like the face. I took a screenshot of that face because it was so fucking scary. I forgot to post it on the group. I'll post it on the group later. But yeah, it was like yandere mode, to be honest. And
She was like gonna go on.
She was really pissed. At first, you didn't know. You thought it was because she was getting caught.
Yeah.
But no, it was
the
another.
moment she
event.
made that face, I was like, okay, I believe it. And then they went into Krista, and then they kind of made it into an open-ended
Yeah.
story. And for me,
season 2.
yeah, for me, I
You know, season 2 is in the works, right?
Yeah.
But it's not the same setting.
I don't like
What?
that.
What do you mean?
It's the same.
It's not about
producers,
Dylan anymore.
Yeah, because they have all graduated
Yeah.
high school.
Which is better actually, because
It's gonna be another crime. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
still Peter Maldonado. Pero
I
it's
don't
not
know
gonna
it's
be about the
deck
dick
based.
anymore.
Yeah, it's not gonna be deck based.
Because
Wait,
they've graduated. It's not about Dylan anymore.
What? That's sad. Then Dylan's case was open ended.
Kinda, yeah.
What?
Unless they
Yeah.
reference the end of the
Sad
game.
part was that he did do a vandalism, but it was for another crime.
yeah. So
What?
like,
Yeah,
You mean-
let's get.
I wanted to say,
get
I wanted
back
to say,
on.
I don't like the way they did with the Krista thing.
Mm.
They revealed it was nice, that little subtle hint, like who knows CPR.
Or-
Yeah, but the way they did the open ending, wherein it could be anyone, it wasn't really properly well done. Because like I can go back to an old Community episode, the one who puts the coin.
The crack-ass bandit.
Crack-ass bandit.
Yeah, wherein they gave like little scenes that it could literally be anyone.
Mm.
It
Here-
was Annie.
Yeah, here it was so sure that it was Krista.
Yeah, they gave us an entirely new investigation on
Yeah.
Krista that just ended.
yeah,
open-ended.
Open-ended, yeah. So
It was 90%
mm,
on Krista. I don't know.
yeah. Even though he made the point that even if it's 90%, and I'm like, dude, that's clever, but that's not satisfying. To be honest, it's like, okay, if you really want it to be open-ended, you could have Peter Maldonado could have had in his monologue in the ending. He could have said like it could also be Sam because of this, or it could also be the Krav because of blah 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 blah. I don't know. He focused too much on Krista Carlisle only to end up with could be anyone.
Well, maybe you forgot like the way Peter ended the documentary. It's him
Being a bit introspective.
yeah, but like he accepted that the decisions that he made in making the
Really?
documentary, the things that he showed in the
really
documentary affected other people who weren't directly involved in Dylan's case. And then he said like we all have our own truths, and maybe we just keep it to ourselves. So
No, and I also like
Yeah.
the touch in the ending where he said like, where it was a stupid question like, who am I?
What do you mean? Who am I? Yeah,
I mean,
Dylan.
I'm Dylan. And it was smart that they are just kids. How could you label someone who is that young something when they've only lived for like 15,
and
16,
16,
17 years.
17,
that's
18.
one of the things I like about this, because it started out with a crime. I'm sorry, but I never really saw this. It has a really funny premise, but I never really saw this as something comedy.
documentary.
Yeah, I watched this like really with a fucking serious mindset.
Really,
And
I was laughing at it on the inside.
at the
I
end,
mean, for me it was half and half because it was
Yeah.
they treated it really seriously, but halfway through when they say ball hairs and dicks.
yeah, you laugh
know
at the
that-
ball hairs, you laugh at the 3D animation,
Yeah.
you laugh at like how they like draw dicks, but
It was really well shot. The points they made were really good.
but
everything.
aside from those small parts, like you treat it as a documentary.
yeah, it really
And-
does hook you in.
and I like the way, I don't know, but this is how I interpreted it. I like the way that it's a critique on labels, or in
high school labels and growing up.
more
stuff
of
like
that, yeah. Or even if you could go to a degree, like the justice system, how it's based on labels, and like he posed the question at the start: what does the type of person who would draw dicks look like to you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
like
it this? No. Is it
profiling,
this?
stuff
No.
like that.
Or maybe is it this guy?
And painting a picture of someone.
Yeah, and the thing I noticed is that every one of the cast had something to do with labels. Like Alex Tramboli tends to stretch the truth so that people's impression of him
Mhm.
would change, and it always is something like that. But the really clever thing that I liked was, if you going meta, I usually give this advice to people. It's like, dude, if you hate someone, just chill out, because chances are if you treat someone like a villain, eventually they will become a villain, just like what happened with Dylan.
Yeah.
And he never got the satisfaction of, hey, I was a good guy after all. And it was like, dude, they only think I'm an idiot, or they only think I'm a bad guy, so I'll be a bad guy. And he drew the dicks on them. So I think, yeah, that's it. It's a testament to how serious the movie can be, and how much of a fucking good documentary this is. Yeah.
Because it reflects on real life.
Can I
And
can
stuff
I
like
ask?
that.
Do you think Dylan drew the last dick? in
He
the
did.
car?
He did.
It's shown. There was a video.
Yeah, there was a video of him, but it was still blurry. I really do think it's not Dylan.
It was Dylan's car.
It was Dylan's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him. I think. Yeah, sure.
I think someone framed him again.
No, dude, he already went like he didn't.
The look on his
Yeah.
face just means, oh god, I got caught.
No, for me, I feel like he was at that point where I'm tired. I don't want to defend my shit again. I'm gonna be looked at the same anyway.
I
So
think
why?
it was Dylan.
I think it
Try,
wasn't.
try and rewatch it. I think you'll see that through the video. You can see that it is him. I don't know.
I think it was someone framing him again.
Again?
I doubt
Why?
it. I doubt it.
I think it was part of Krista's plan again. She made a more elaborate plan to frame Dylan again.
Okay, how?
No, at that time, Krista may have gotten the keys of his car from one of his friends. or something like
I
that.
think that's a stretch.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
I think.
That's a stretch,
see,
but-
I think.
But I really would like to think Dylan was innocent. of that
Oh
part.
no! I like.
He was
the-
innocent of the first crime, but because of
Of the
how,
second, no,
how
of
the,
the
media
first and second
and how
crime.
the people
like
treated him.
the way Dylan reacted, like
Yeah.
fuck, like
Yeah.
man, like
That's the direction of a guy who was caught.
yeah.
No, for me that was the look of someone who's tired of defending himself
Oh,
for a
actually.
crime he's been accused of. But you know, it's at that point where I was already accused of the first, and now they're not gonna believe me in the second one. Like, what's the fucking point of defending myself if they're just gonna keep pointing the finger at me?
No, I think
That
it's
looked
him.
like the guy at the face of a guy who's tired of defending himself. If he's just gonna be looked at the same way over and over. So
No.
for me, I really do think Dylan was innocent at the end.
I think it's him.
I think it's him.
I think you're reading too much into the whole Dylan is a good guy thing, but try and rewatch it. I think the evidence is concrete, and I think Dylan's reaction is like, you know,
I mean,
a guy who's caught.
he really wanted to change, but because of the hype of the media and the school surrounding him, and
And the teacher's reaction to him, like,
Yeah.
I know who you really are. Like,
Yeah, and one thing I like about this thing is like there is no such thing as black and white. Everything is gray. Everyone has something to hide, as Peter said. Even Peter, wherein he jacks off to American catalog ads.
Yeah.
So
Hey, kudos to him for putting that in the document.
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I just like that theme. It's like
I just like the fact that everything has consequences, like how they made the documentary. Even his friendship with Sam got shaken. Even Sam's friendship with Gabby got shaken.
yeah.
Like in uncovering this single crime, they found out so many other things about different people in the school body.
yeah.
Student body, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I still
Yeah.
go on.
No, you.
I've been talking for quite a while, man. So
I was just gonna say that if there ever was a second season, it's not about Dylan. I don't know.
With the,
Who
how,
drew the pussy?
with how they did this, I'm still gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna excited
yeah.
for the second
I'm
season.
excited.
What
but-
kind of
I'm
documentary will they?
or at least they
Spoof
could
or
at
parody.
least reference, like if it was Dylan who drew that dick in Mrs. Shapiro's garage and he was arrested, and the new case involves someone who Dylan knows. It'd be interesting if they interviewed him in jail.
You just want Dylan back in some way or
In
form.
some way, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because if you noticed, also from watching this, because in his search for finding the truth, Peter
And it was
followed
the
so
teacher
no he
that
no
got fired.
Crab
Kraz,
or Kraz.
that fucking cartoon of a man.
Was he Kraz or Kraz?
Kraz.
It
Kraz.
was Kraz.
Kraz, it's Kraz,
Yeah, Kraz.
the
Kraz.
guy who had hots for
Yeah, Hots for one of his
students and stuff like that.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
God, but that scene where it happened, where Mackenzie finally revealed the video.
Twitch,
Yeah,
the Twitch video.
Yeah, I was like, oh God, that hurts, man. That's
For Dylan to watch.
yeah,
That was the stinger for episode 7. Who should we show
Yeah,
this to?
everyone.
yeah, everyone. And then, I was the thing. Okay, one of the few things that got me off,
Off?
as in,
Yeah,
strike me the
no
wrong
homo.
way.
Got me off. No homo.
No homo. Anyway, was like, yeah, Dylan was super hurt when that happened, right? Wherein she essentially cheated, and then like the next scene wherein they're showing this to a lawyer, and then I'm like, I don't want to watch.
Yeah, I
minor
don't know
tits.
about tits.
Don't worry, she's 18.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I want to say. It's the consistency
Yeah.
of how they play the adults,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
how clueless they are
with these technologies
yeah.
like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing there was like the adult was like, I don't want to watch minor tits, and then Dylan was like, those are not
Those
minor,
are not
bro.
minor,
And
bro.
I'm like, dude, I thought you were hurt. I thought, god damn it. And yeah, fucking good ass show.
Dylan, besides American Vandal, what? Cause he looks so familiar.
He's
Like,
a vlogger. He's a YouTube vlogger. My name is Jimmy or something like that.
Petro.
Tatro,
no,
yeah. No,
have
it's
you
life
seen him?
according to Jimmy. He has a vlog, a YouTube
He's a
vlog.
No.
YouTuber.
No, besides YouTube, I feel like I've seen him in other movies.
I'm not sure.
I not movies but TV shows.
Oh,
He's
TV
been-
shows and TV shows.
Yeah, because like I saw the Wikipedia filmography. He's been in some TV shows. I just forgot.
I've seen him in Grown Ups 2 as an extra.
There we go. Yeah, Grown Ups too. It's one of the
I didn't
movies.
watch Grown Ups too.
He's an extra.
Yeah.
He's jacked, man. It's like I saw one of the pictures. Big ass body. No homo.
Anyway,
Okay.
is that it?
Yeah, you guys have anything else to say about American Vandal?
Yeah, just
great
excited for
show,
season 3.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Great
So
show.
watch it.
9 out of 10.
Would you rate it as a 9 out of 10?
I would rate it as a 9.
I'd rate it as a 9.5 or something like that. Because,
Yeah. Yeah, I think my only gripe is the ending is kind of
Yeah.
weak.
Give it a 9 because I'd like to think Dylan is innocent. Dylan did nothing wrong.
ISIS did it.
Yeah. My favorite episode was episode 5. When it got real,
Yeah.
when it bled out to the real world, when
Became
Vandal
viral,
become
yeah.
viral.
Yeah. That's when we knew that American Vandal is a documentary and it's
Yeah.
not a Netflix show.
Yeah. But that reminds me. That's like one of the things that was like, okay, you're clearly stretching it. Was they were trying to find the can of paint in the party using Snapchat vids,
Mm.
and I'm like, wow, parang
But it made sense.
It made
though.
sense.
Yeah,
But
it
it
made
worked
sense,
though.
But I'm like, the skill it would take to fucking
Yeah,
analyze,
to triangulate
triangulate everything and guide and where the paint is. It's like, oh my god.
Well, who knows what these teens are doing with Snapchat?
It's like, is this how the youngins,
The youngins.
the young bloods do nowadays?
Yeah, because honestly, out of us four, who here has Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch?
I have
Twitch.
Instagram.
No, Twitch only.
I have Twitch
I don't have
and
Snapchat.
Twitter.
Oh,
and
you
Facebook.
tweet.
I don't tweet. I just made an account.
Me too.
Ah.
I made a Twitter account to enter a raffle.
I made a Twitter account to check out other Twitter accounts. Nothing more.
Okay.
Gabby is awesome.
Alright, short hair, Krista.
Krista.
I can't. I can't fight the short hair.
No one here is for Sarah.
Sarah's a slut.
Sharp Peterson.
He made out with Pat McKenzie. Oh wait, no, I forgot.
Mackenzie's the chick.
I forgot the
Mackenzie's
last
chick.
name
Yeah,
of-
Pat or Matt something.
Yeah.
Or Mark.
For you goth
Yeah.
girls, emo core, Mackenzie.
Yeah, Mackenzie was fine. And I checked. They're 18, yo.
They're all 18, yo.
Let's move on. Let's get.
Oh, and I was like,
let's get
you
into
know,
some news.
who was the one interested in Gabby? Sam, right?
Sam. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, for other movies, I was thinking he looked familiar too. He was the one in Why Him,
What was why him? I don't know.
the movie of James Franco, the comedy.
I don't know, man. Sorry.
But anyway, he was the younger brother of the girlfriend of James Franco.
What?
Now let's move on to some news.
What?
All right. Avatar 2: The Blue Dicks.
Okay.
Okay. Not the last air.
Okay,
air
fuck that,
breaker.
Just so
that.
you know,
Fuck that.
no, wait.
adaptation.
Just for clearance, the movie was titled just Last Airbender. The Last Airbender, not Avatar, The Last Airbender. That's the animation.
Okay.
So if we're gonna refer to M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's movie, it's The
It's
Last Airbender.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Avatar 2 Blue People.
Yeah.
Avatar in terms of movies is
Yeah.
James Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah, a few podcasts ago, I think it was 2 months ago, I talked about the news where
Mhm.
James Cameron talked about his plan for Avatar, where in 2020 something, 5 is already out. Like,
Okay.
that's his plan. So yeah, 2 is now officially in production, and yeah, they have cast pictures. I don't know why they have kids.
They're starting kids now. Okay.
Yeah.
But at least the wheelchair guy, Gamora, are coming back. Those two people.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot the name of the wheelchair guy.
Sam Worthington,
Oh yeah.
the actor, I think. Yeah.
The guy from Terminator.
The
Yeah.
Australian trumpet.
Crumpet. Okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Terminator, more news about Terminator. Forget 3, 4, and 5
Okay.
because our director for Terminator 6 is gonna treat the last 3 films as if it was a bad dream.
3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
Don't you mean 4, 5,
Salvation.
and 6?
I know. I
This is 6.
3, 4, and 5 was Salvation, Genesis, and that other thing.
No, I thought 3 happened.
3 Salvation.
He
Genesis,
was
right?
the one with the girl Terminator.
No, Salvation, Genesis, and there was another in between. Eh?
Yeah, Rise of the Machines, Terminator 3.
Ignoring everything afterward. 3, Salvation, and Genesis. Ignore
Oh.
those 3.
Wow, they're gonna ignore 3?
Yes.
Why? What happened in 3?
3 was okay.
There was a girl
It's,
Terminator.
it's the shittiest. It's the least shittiest of the shitty Terminators.
Yeah. Basically, our new director here wants to make this into the end of the trilogy.
Okay.
So he wants this to be the new ending.
So it's the ending
Is
to
it,
1
will
and
it
2.
still star Arnold?
Yes.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and then the Hamilton will come back. We're pretending the other films were a bad dream, Cameron told the Hollywood Reporter, or an alternate timeline which is permissible in our multiverse. This was really driven more by Tim, which is the previous director for Deadpool, than anybody, surprisingly, because I came in pretty agnostic about where we took it. The only thing I insisted on was that we somehow revamp it and reinvent it for the 21st century.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we'll see. For reminders, Terminator will be released July 26, 2019.
That's still a long ways to go. Still 2 years, right?
Yeah.
More than 2 years.
I wonder how they're gonna make Arnold do action scenes in this one.
No, CG up
CG
his
Arnold.
body.
Yeah.
CG Arnold.
I go with just using his voice and making a fully CG
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger.
Sure.
I mean, they did it with Paul Walker.
Miller, who was excited.
Because
Every
Paul
time-
is dead.
Every time someone says CG in a live action film like this, I will always just immediately go to Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
They did it with Cyborg, man. Cyborg is like 80% CG.
Oh, but still the guy, still the man. He just
I would
wearing
say
blue.
shitty CG would also exist in Terminator. Remember Terminator Salvation, that shitty CG of Arnold, young Arnold?
I'm not sure if
That's not Salvation. I think that's
Yeah, with the
that's
balloon
Genesis.
chests. Yeah.
Yeah, with the balloon chest, that's Salvation.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
In Genesis, it was a better younger,
CG.
better CG. Yeah, in Salvation was just shit. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Then moving on, Liam Neeson is unretired from making action movies. So I don't know if we covered this before, but somewhere a few months ago or maybe a few weeks ago, Liam Neeson said, I'm done for making action movies.
He old.
Yeah. But now he said, nope. The only way I'm going to be done making action movies is if I'm dead. I'm
Oh,
unretired. I'm
sure.
coming back.
In other words,
He needs money.
I need money.
I need money.
Yeah. Well, it worked with I don't know. I don't.
Anyway, yeah.
Or with Keanu.
Yeah, Neeson was asked about his decision to quit action movies. It's not true. Look at me. You're talking in the past tense. I'm going to be doing action movies.
Wait, these
until they bury
comments
me in the
follow the ones made by Neeson during the Toronto International Film
ground. Yes,
Festival.
before he said, I'm done with
International
action
Film
movies.
Festival at the start. September. They're still throwing serious money at
See,
me to
money.
do that stuff, he said. But I'm like, guys, I'm like 60 fucking 5 audiences are eventually going to go. Come on. I've shot one, then January might be another, that's it. Not taken.
Yeah, basically he said, I'm stopping action. And now he said, nope, I'm back. Let's do this.
Someone changed his mind.
You can't let go when you have a particular set of skills.
And that is one of his
But he
particular
needs to
skills.
do other things, not just Taken. Because Taken is just like beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah, but to
Have you seen
The jokes, the memes.
Taken?
no, but
Taken for granted.
No, there's a
God.
movie Mistaken
Mistaken.
wherein it's
Oh, I think
Taken, but a girl.
Oh.
The daughter
Oh.
is gonna be the action.
Mm. Okay.
Wait, oh my God, no, I'm sorry, that's a BoJack episode.
What the
No,
fuck,
that's not
man?
true. That's
It's
not true.
bleeding. Your cartoons are bleeding.
That's
into
not
real
true.
life.
Because in
Dude,
BoJack,
we know you love BoJack, but you just dial it down a little bit.
but in BoJack, you're like, yeah, that's one of the things. There's gonna be a mistaken.
Okay, and
Right.
with
Yeah.
taking stuff for granted, what games did you
Yeah,
play or
yeah,
not
'cause
play this
Yeah,
week?
I know you. Oh yeah,
I
as a
didn't
group,
play
as a
anything.
group, we played Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
Again.
No, this week.
No, this is the first
You guys
time.
played without me.
No, we played when we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
there.
You
and
know,
then-
with the battle pig.
And then they played
Yeah.
last night without us.
Oh,
Sorry for the
okay.
intermission.
And Lawrence has not been playing.
Okay.
My mom called me, said if I was going home,
You're
said I
not.
wasn't. and I said, because she was asking,
Okay.
can you buy some nuts? And I was
Oh.
like, no. I can't."
These nuts.
No, money nuts. Literally peanuts. There you go.
Oh.
Peanuts.
Alright, we were talking about Overwatch because we played Overwatch without you as a group.
Alright.
Play again. Play again.
Uh,
man. You paid money for that. You need to enjoy it.
I've already enjoyed well past its worth.
Anyway, Junkertown, fun.
I like it better
Good
than
fun
Lunar
map.
Colony. I like it better.
Lunar Colony sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
I say Lunar Colony is Lunar Colony.
Lunar Colony is the worst map.
Lunar Colony is not well balanced.
It's
Yeah.
the worst map.
Yeah. It's too open, but
I like Lunar Colony because it's not a King of the Hill map. I fucking hate those maps.
King of the Hill maps are okay, but the thing is with the design of the map itself,
It's heavily skewed towards attack for me.
yeah, Lunar Colony next is what's that map with the cars?
Kaz
Kings Row.
Lumbani?
No, not Lumbani.
Kings Row.
The one with the moving cars that can kill you.
The
one with Symmetrus.
Oasis.
Oasis.
Yeah.
Oasis. Was that?
People
That's
don't
a
go
King
to
of
the.
That's the King of the Hill.
No, was that Oasis?
Yeah, it's a King of the Hill map.
With the jump pads.
Oh yeah. Anyway, besides Lunar Colony map, the next map for me that's the suckiest in terms of design is Oasis. Because Oasis has too much going on the side that you don't really see it. Like the cars. Rarely does anybody go there. It's such a good concept, but it's wasted.
Yeah, probably only the pros like keep those places of the map in mind. Like a majority of the casual players just right, that exists. Like the jump, even the jump pad,
Even the jump pad
in
Oasis.
the car part, I always forget that it's there.
The jump pads, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with the other, like the tunnel in the middle, nobody really goes down there unless they need help.
That's like a perfect hotbox place.
There. I don't think there's a health pack in that.
There is.
There
Inside?
are.
There's a health pack, a 200 health pack.
Right.
Yeah, but going to Junkertown, I think it's a reverse Eichenwald, wherein it's I don't know. For me, it's heavily skewed to attack, wherein Eichenwald is like once you
skewed
get
to
to that
defend.
church with the the throne room. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a shortcut. You can go the
Church?
long way around for Junkertown, or you could
Throne
just
room.
go
And
under.
Eichenwald
Castle.
castle. Yeah. So I don't know. It's fun to be honest, but I think it's more skewed to attackers.
Yeah, and it's kind of like reverse Eichenwald.
Yeah.
Right, then let's head into the heroes. Mercy, yeah, Johan really likes it, and it's fun seeing
I
someone
still
getting
think
rest.
the new Valk is OP.
Yeah, it's a bit OP.
She's hard to hit.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
She's hard to kill.
I could think of ways to improve Valkyrie, but I'd have to change Mercy at her core, but only very minor.
I would make the biggest change I guess I could make is disable the gun while she's in Valk.
She's
No,
just
Because
pure
the gun
support.
is
One of
It's
my
too
opinions
much for me.
is to
But the gun still has the same
You know
damage,
how
just
her-
infinite.
you know how her current gun in her normal state would be 20 ammo, and then you have to reload.
Yeah.
One of the things I thought of was you could balance it like you can maybe make it like 10 ammo, but make the reload time slower. And in Valkyrie mode, you can make it infinite, so you don't have to reload, but don't amp up the damage.
I think the damage now, has it been amped up or it's still the same? I think it's still
It's
the same.
amped up when you're in Valk mode,
Oh, really?
but
Wow.
they took out the infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Oh.
For me, Valkyrie is OP in terms of the flight.
Yes.
And I like the idea of the flight.
Yeah, me too. I like the idea.
The idea of the flight being kind of overpowered.
Oh, but
No, in a sense that you can keep dashing, but make it a little bit slower.
no, to me, no. The dash is okay with the shift, the targeting an ally and going super fast. I
Yeah.
think that's okay. But okay,
What's not okay is flying like Farah.
the buff to her staff makes it channeling. Okay, I
And
get
it
that.
bounces.
It makes her a better support. She's healing nonstop as she's holding the staff. Like even if you hit her, the healing doesn't stop; it keeps going.
Mhm.
And then the almost instant dash, and then the boost with her attack. I think keep those four, but take out the flight because her passive heal is always on in Valkyrie mode, and her dash is almost instantaneous.
Oh, she can't be killed by sustained damage in Valkyrie
No,
mode.
it's not that she can't be killed, but
It's very
her
hard.
heal is nonstop.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't pause. It
yeah,
just,
so a non-stop self heal plus the almost instant dash kind of makes flight too
and
much.
Yeah.
So either remove the instant dash and make her heal like not non-stop,
Maybe
or just remove the flight.
maybe not to remove it completely. Maybe
Make it slower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make it slower. As in when she descends, she really descends fast.
Because
No.
she flies so fast and then
Yeah.
she zooms so fast and then she's always healing.
Yeah.
So it's almost impossible to kill Valkyrie Mercy
Or
unless
when you press
your
space,
entire team.
when you press space, you ascend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make that slower.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So that she's easily.
The thing I would suggest is, with the space, you don't fly up. You just stay in the air. Unlike Farah, you can keep boosting up. But my suggestion is when you're in Valkyrie mode Mercy,
she stays in the air but she can't control.
she can't go. Holding space bar will make you level. Letting go will make you drop, but you cannot go up unless it's a dash.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
And also another,
So she's like floating.
yeah, she's floating.
Like 10 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
and another thing is I would change is, yeah, the thing with I was saying before, the reload, make it every 10 ammo, just make the reload faster in our normal mode, and in Valkyrie mode it's infinite rather than boosted up shots. And another thing is, when she's in Valkyrie mode, she doesn't have a chaining beam, but
you want it to be heal and
But it-
support.
yeah, with heal and damage boost, and her beam has better range. Like you can heal someone from afar, more from afar. It's like a farther distance. Your beam goes a farther distance when you're in Valkyrie mode.
But I don't
And you
think-
can cast two beams, one healing, one damage boosting. So you hold both your left and right click. It can be the same target. It can be at two different targets.
I don't
But
think
I
they're
don't
gonna
like the idea of
implement
chain.
that because the whole reason why they made this into a battle mercy is because they don't like her to be passive. If you increase the range, it adds more.
It makes her more passive.
Yeah. It adds more incentive for people to be passive. Like they can just hide or just be so far back line because of the range of the staff.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but the thing is, I don't like mercy fighting. What's the point of a fighting medic?
I don't know. I just I just want the gun gone when she goes in Valkyrie. Like, don't do anything. Just remove it.
Yeah,
Make
this-
her full medic. in
Okay, so
other
full
words.
medic, full mobile. You're okay with that?
No,
Just
I,
the gun?
I don't want her to go full medic. I want her to go full support. That's why I like her flying to different targets fast enough so she has mobility so she can stay alive and do her job.
Because the thing
I don't.
like,
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't like the gun being too OP, but don't remove
not
the
really
gun.
the gun, but I don't like the current trend that's happening right now, wherein people play Mercy for Valk, where they go Valk and they just shoot. No one heals. That's the type of Mercy I come across from time to time. It's like they're going Valk and they're just shooting. They're turning into fire.
Yeah, for me,
If I'm
for me, it's the
dicking,
flight. The flight is.
if
the
I'm
main
dicking
problem.
around with Mercy, if I'm playing
Actually, it's
currently,
not the flight. It's the healing. The healing. It's very hard to kill her now if we
Well,
don't have two
even
people focusing on her.
even with the healing on, if she's not floating, you can easily hit her with Doomfist. You can easily hit her with Reaper.
Mhm.
You can Soldier and McCree can easily
Oh,
aim
since
at her.
I didn't.
So for me, it's the flight. Flight is the problem.
Since I didn't come across him, how is Doomfist?
I
He's
haven't played
weaker.
him.
He's weaker now, but at the hands of someone who like can chain his skills properly, he's still really fun to play.
Who here has the most in the group has the most experience with Reaper? You or
Reaper,
No, not Reaper. Doomfist.
Doomfist. I think me.
And,
Yeah.
I'm the
also,
only one who plays Doom.
another question.
Like
How is the Diva new skin?
that's the next character I was gonna go into. I love the new Diva.
Really,
She
run
is
and
a
gun,
beast.
run and gun.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is a beast.
Yeah.
They have now nailed how Diva is supposed to be played. You are a bulkier offense.
Yeah.
Who has a good shield when used at the right time. You are not a tank.
Yeah.
That is how to play Diva now.
She's a frontliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
And a flanker, I think.
The way I've always
So,
played Diva was
for
like,
you, this
Wait,
this
Arnold.
iteration of
Alright.
Diva now is perfect.
yeah, that's how I like
They
to
don't
play Diva.
need to balance change the rockets.
No, because it's hard to aim it in long range.
Yeah.
So you're still gonna be playing the same range as you were before.
No, but you can burst someone down at close range. That's still kind of
yeah,
bad.
but Diva has less defense now in terms of her defense matrix. If
Why?
you can't go,
Why?
defense matrix goes down in 2 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's really
And it recharges in 8.
and,
Wait,
if
and
you-
it's still the bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
still has
you
more.
can't go in, take out your target and go out, you're dead. That's
yeah,
how
it's
Diva
like,
plays.
the rockets, you don't treat it as like Farah's
Yeah.
Mediterranean rockets.
No, I would think it's more of a. I'll dash in.
Dash in,
Once
fire.
I'm close enough, fire the rockets and my choo choo choo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
that's
then
it.
I kill my target.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just
And
dash
I'm
out.
a fucking beast with 600 health. How is that kind of fair? Come
no,
on.
it's not. It's,
She goes down really fast.
Yeah,
if you don't have the support of your team and you don't get your target down,
But
she
then,
goes down really fast.
then again, I would argue, what's Zarya's place in the new meta?
She's still enough tank.
Yeah, Zarya doesn't have really much changes going
No.
on.
She
No,
still clutch
how-
saves with her barriers.
No, I mean, how is she in the meta? Does she thrive? Is she kind of weak? Is she still played a lot?
Yeah,
Not as much
honestly,
as
I
Diva and
don't-
Winston.
I don't see Zarya in the matches we played, but you know, in our skill rating,
Because that's my opinion.
Zarya's not
because
played
of
that
the,
much
because
either.
of the new changes.
I think Zarya is a good counter to Diva.
No, with the new changes to Diva, to Mercy, I'm seeing that Zarya's gonna be less of a pick now.
no,
Not as much as Roadhog. Roadhog's still
No,
way down.
I don't see.
No, Roadhog's good now.
Roadhog's good.
Really?
His heal is buff now.
Yeah.
Did you forget about his heal?
What
He can
happened
move.
to his
He
heal?
can move while healing, and
Oh,
he has 50% damage reduction while healing.
Oh, right.
The guy will recover health when he drinks. You can't stop that unless your 6 members of the team burst him down
Yeah,
during
it's hard
that
to kill.
time.
It's
Yeah,
hard to kill.
it's like
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like a Gragas with drinking the bar.
Yeah,
okay,
but
damage reduction.
going back to Diva, I've always
Fucking League of Legends.
I've always
E.
played Diva as like a meteor tracer.
Mm.
Wherein Tracer is not there to take kills, it is there to
He's there to fuck shit
Annoying.
up.
yeah, to
Yeah.
Annoying.
I would call it disrupt the offense wherein oh shit there's someone here. Or
Yeah.
like the
We
least
need to turn
experienced-
around.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Reinhardt suddenly sees that his health is going down. Then he
Yeah.
looks back. What the fuck? No
yeah,
one's
that's
here.
why I don't
Yeah.
don't see Zarya's play count being lessened because of Diva because like what we've all been saying, you don't play Diva as a tank. You don't do it as a way like hey hit me no because Diva goes down. That may be 600 armor, but 600 the armor does not heal.
No, 600.
600 HP with 200 armor.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's 400 HP with 200 armor.
Yeah, I
That's
said
not-
200 armor.
No, you
400 HP? You said
yeah.
it's 600.
No, it's
That's gonna be for 800, man.
No,
it's
it's gonna be-
400.
No,
no,
600 HP total with
The
the
only
armor.
one who has
Ah, okay.
600 is
no, it's 400 health, 200
Yeah,
armor.
600
Yeah,
HP.
600.
Yeah, 600. That's what I mean. 600 HP with 200
The
of
only
it
one
as
who
armor.
has-
Oh, okay.
the only one who has actual 600 is
Roadhog,
Roadhog.
yeah.
Yeah. Diva is more of a again, she's more of a disruptor, and you can't say that oh she has high health, she's gonna be
No,
deadly.
she's more
She
of a,
doesn't heal that health.
I can understand her old playstyle as going in and out like a tankier tracer. But the thing is, with my concern now, she's a tankier tracer with rockets. I mean,
The rockets aren't.
Yeah, the
really-
rockets aren't OP, seriously. How do I say this? The landing all your rockets
It's not
and
a-
being close enough to shoot your strong guns.
It's not
It's
like the
enough
rockets,
to
right?
kill a 200 HP hero.
Mm.
But you're not gonna be able to burst down tanks. You're not gonna be able to burst down some of the
Aren't the
meteor
rockets like
offenses.
76? Is it? Or 76 rockets are still more powerful than the mini
76
rockets?
rockets are more powerful as a
as a one-time thing.
one time
I think-
I think her rockets are more of a
Sustained.
Like,
sustained.
a third of Farah's.
Yeah, her rockets are just there to
Add more
reinforce
damage.
her
But
her
are
shots.
there
Okay.
are they AOE per shot?
No,
No.
they're small. They're really small.
Like-
They're very hard to hit long range.
Like what we said, the only way you can kill with the rockets is if you're close enough to attack with the main gun.
Yeah, no. What I
But
mean,
when you're close enough to attack with the main gun, it's really hard to aim those
Yeah.
rockets. So I don't see it as OP. In fact, I see the rockets as a way of of dealing with Diva's weakness, wherein she is useless mid to long range. I see that in that way, where it's used as a way to close in, and then once you're close in, you use the shotguns.
Yeah, it's more of reinforcing her
Strength,
already there. Yeah.
rather than getting rid of her weaknesses.
Just adding another layer of damage.
Yeah,
to the
and
main guns.
Blizzard did say that they think Defense Matrix lasting that long is kind
Bullshit.
of OP because it's mitigate everything that's not physical.
Yeah.
So like just hold it for 4 seconds.
80% of all
wait
guns.
until ults come at
Mm.
you. So now you have to play smart with the defense matrix. Oh, you hear that? Oh, wait, turn it on.
No, the thing is, I was really expecting they were gonna add another mobility to Diva rather than just her
How?
She's one of the more mobile.
Like
characters in the game.
mobility damage. You know how in her
Like,
in Heroes of the Storm, her other ult was bunny hop.
I didn't play Diva in.
I don't
But
know.
anyway, in Heroes of the Storm, one of her other options for a skill was bunny hop. You know her dance where she does the bunny hop. In there, she hops around, does AOE damage to the surrounding. It's basically a mobility ult because you move
while doing damage.
while doing damage.
While dashing, you can shoot.
No, the thing is, I thought they were gonna do something along that line where it's not as fast as a dash, but it does AOE damage while moving you.
I don't see that. I'm sorry, but I don't see that working in an FPS.
Yeah, and her dash already deals damage. You can already shoot while
No,
dashing.
I thought they were just gonna go for that.
okay,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It just caught me off guard that they were gonna do rockets.
I mean, she has a mech, so they could do rocket.
Anyway, yeah, I love the new Diva change. I've been rocking Diva every time we play.
And how is the
Junkrat. Junkrat's good.
Junkrat's good.
Junkrat's really fun to play
is
now.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not
Like I
bad.
love playing as Junkrat, but I also hate facing Junkrats now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mix.
Really, that extra bomb really does make
Yes.
that big of a difference.
Yes.
Yeah,
God damn.
because you can
You can-
burst someone and then pop
Yeah,
out.
you
because
can
have a
amp
second.
up your antics with the 2 bombs, dude.
Wait, 2 bombs. C4s?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
That's the major change.
Okay,
It's such a joke.
right. But the thing I hate, which is still here,
Mhm.
attack sims.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, we've been fighting
are
attack sims
still fucking
on-
annoying.
Every second match.
Why?
It
What's
is
with
as
attack?
cancer as May was.
What's with the new attack sim?
No, it's like before. Like find the one hero that you can.
No, is there a change to Symmetra?
No, still, yeah, it's still.
Think
It's
of
still
it as
I
like
don't know
Winston with a
I-
higher damage.
Have they changed May?
none. I have not heard of any May changes.
No.
No, like with the wall or something.
No.
Cooldowns.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No change with May as far as I
How
know.
do you fix the attack sim problem?
Are
You
they
get
good?
They made
Good
her
aiming.
gun too strong.
Yeah.
Make it charge longer and degrade faster. I think Symmetra is supposed to be if you find her in a corner, she will kill you.
Yeah.
But I don't like the fact that
Prolonged
she can
fights.
yes
She can
she
take
can
down.
charge in with the team in an open field,
Yeah.
maintaining her charge for a
Mm.
prolonged period of time.
You know,
Charge.
I think for
Her
me,
fully charged gun. Diba when as long as you keep shooting,
it's 130.
her gun keeps getting stronger.
Yeah.
And you just have to aim at someone else and that charge is still maintained.
Really? I thought it went down for every change of
No,
target.
No. You
That's why you
maintain
can change it. You can
You maintain it.
Yeah,
A fully
it's like,
charged
It's like
gun
Zarya's
can-
gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
a fully charged
Oh,
gun
no.
can
It's
like
Zarya's
can
gun.
kill three heroes.
It's Zarya's gun but with aim support.
yeah.
It's Zarya's gun with
Really?
76's ult.
No,
I thought it was
it-
amping up from one for every
No,
target.
if-
No. He
There's a degrade time.
Really?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
No, it's always
been
before.
like that.
Always
Yeah,
been
it's
that.
Ever at least
People
ever
just
since the
caught
boost.
up to it. People just caught up to it.
Because she's being used for offense now.
Yeah.
And you know the bad thing is, it's that, and that you can't break her shield. You cannot break her
Yeah,
shield.
yeah, yeah.
No, you can, but
The shield is unbreakable. Have you tried?
no, it is.
No,
it
it
has
is
one.
breakable.
Really?
It's been breakable ever since. The problem is it's
The
like
shield-
a Reinhardt shield.
Yeah.
How big
It's like
is
a mobile Reinhardt shield.
How big is that shield? It has like 1,000
It
HP.
has 1,000 health pool.
For me, I think fixing the attack sim would be like lessening the range of the beam,
No,
or making her walk slower while shooting the beam.
no, I could think of a way. The only
no, not slower.
the only thing I could think of for fixing Symmetra is
I think just reducing her shield.
range on the
Yeah.
beam shorter.
No, I'm okay with the shield because that's her main point.
No, range of the beam is shorter, but make it so that the range of her traps is longer. It's one way you could balance it, and also
Yeah, no one really even cares about Simmons' straps anymore. It's
Yeah,
about
nobody-
the gun.
The
it's
hold
about
left
the
click
gun.
to
Yeah,
win.
the thing
Yeah.
is, reduce the range on the gun, improve the range on the trap, and put a little bit of nerf to the shield. At least make it of a smaller health pool. At
Yeah,
least
the shield is too
make
big.
it
like
3/4 of it.
yeah,
3/4
like
of it.
500 to 700 that we go. I don't know.
No,
Because
I think its current health is 800. At least make it 600.
No, right now I don't have a problem with the shield because teams are getting better at looking for the shield gen.
not the shield,
Oh,
just the shield.
just the shield.
Just the shield.
I don't know
The-
because without
The
the
E shield.
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah, have you
I'm-
tried breaking that? I think that's an unbreakable.
I'm currently
that E-shield.
I'm currently okay with the shield, but it's really just the gun. But
No, 'cause the
my
thing
only
is-
problem with the gun really is how long she can maintain that damage.
the full charge. Yeah.
Yes,
So you-
it should degrade faster
Or at least start from one for every
for
new
every
target.
new target.
Or at least
Yeah.
I
cut
think
down
that's
to
what-
half
I
or
think
something
that's
like that.
That's what they intended from the beginning.
I don't
No,
know
no,
what
no.
Blizzard thought about that.
I'm okay
God.
with. It could be that I'm okay with the full charge. Just make her ammo.
Make it go down
Yeah.
faster.
Make it go down faster, or just make the ammo clip not 100, like 75 or stuff like that.
No, but the thing is,
Because with a
they
full
could-
charge of ammo,
they
she
could
can
maintain
take
it
down
to-
3 heroes
they,
at
yeah,
a
they
full
could
charge.
maintain it at 200. They could maintain it at 200, but yeah, make it charge. Make the beam drain it faster. Because I'd like the idea of right click.
Because
Being constantly
me,
25 or
Eman,
was it
and Johan
50?
played yesterday, and Johan got the play of the game by doing a clutch Symmetra play and like finishing off four
Yeah, 'cause the thing-
teammates with a full powered shield. They couldn't hit him.
The thing I hate about Symmetra is she is a stronger Winston for like singular you know,
Damage, yeah.
yeah, it's like why? I mean,
Yeah, but Winston's taser arcs, it's a cone, not a single target guided.
yeah, I'm just saying like you can kill a group faster as a Symmetra than as a Winston.
Yeah, that was my point a while ago. Where if you meet Symmetra in a closed space,
With her
then,
shield, with
then
her one full
I
charge.
accept that she will kill your entire team. But in an open field where
Yeah.
she can maximize her charge against one target, and then walk a little bit further to use a fully charged or a semi-fully charged against someone else. I think that's too
Yeah.
much. You should
Plus,
the max charge should degrade faster.
plus she doesn't have Winston's size. She is small, so you can barely you
Yeah,
know,
she's
notice
thin. Her hitbox is really hard to
her hitbox sexy. But yeah, so yeah, you can barely see her, and before that, you know, you're dead.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
we just need to get good and make sure they balance.
All right, we've gone too long on the Symmet rant.
We've gone
Yeah,
too long.
the salty
on
Symmet
Overwatch.
salty Symmet rant.
We got to
Let's
for
head
just
in.
Overwatch in general.
What else did we play?
Short one, I played Battlefield 1 in preparation for Call of Duty.
Oh,
War
you're
One.
being a COD guy now.
Hey, no, I've always liked.
Are you gonna talk about 2K18 now? Or?
Fuck 2K18?
There's nothing to say really.
Okay, so 2K, yeah, quick one about 2K18. It has always been filled. Ngayon lang siya. Recently, it has only came into light, but it has always been filled with microtransactions. That is a given.
Ooh.
But right now, it costs like for us 3,000 pesos, which is more than $60.
Like
Wow.
like 65 or something like that.
or rather the equivalent, because that it was like
No,
2.5 to 4
Mhm.
or
No,
whatever.
$60 is roughly around, I think, 2.8.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're now it costs 3,000 plus you have to pay microtransactions and you really have to do this is like mobile era microtransactions where you can barely do shit without paying.
Online when you play
Yeah.
online.
So that's the thing about 2K. But I want to go back to Battlefield because I've always liked war games because you can learn while killing people. It's like the historical ones.
Oh, you play one. You're playing Battlefield One.
I've played the original Call of Duty up to World at War.
You should try Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but up to World at War. So I'm playing Battlefield 1
What on what platform? PC.
PC. No, PS4. My dad
Oh.
bought it for PS4. So anyway, it is disappointing to say the
Oh,
least.
wow.
Oh really?
Yeah, because graphics are good, gameplay is good, whatever. But to me, it's like World War One is so unique because it was mixed with old war tactics using old world tactics using new world weapons, the guns or whatever, versus like cavalry charges. How do you cavalry charge a machine gun? You don't. So that's why it's always been so fascinating to me. And remember, if you can watch any World War movie, they've always used the rifle.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, reload. It's not automatic.
yeah, ROTC rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
bolt
bolt
action
action.
rifles. Every weapon here or every weapon I've ever held is an automatic, which is bullshit. I mean, I can understand for like World War Two, but for World War One, it's like
It's supposed to be slow.
Yeah.
Slow weapons.
that's the reason why automatic weapons became
Yeah,
scary.
And it's not even one of those. World War One was fought with bolt action, but even before that, World War One was also fought with.
Mustard gas, flamethrowers, and
No, it was
more-
fought with load the gunpowder ball ammo rifle.
What?
Yeah,
One?
those types of guns,
Yeah,
the
one.
muskets.
Yeah, only in the late parts of World War One was the bolt action. The gunpowder was already in
Yeah.
the bullet introduced.
And it was in the late part
Oh,
of
really?
World War Two, wherein the AK-47s happened.
Yeah, where the
Yeah.
semi-automatic rifles came into play.
So anyway, but the thing I like they did here, which they didn't do throughout the whole game, I was so fucking pissed, was that in the first part of the game you're thrown into the story. There's no menu, there's no anything, you go straight to it. But when you die, you know how easy it is to die in Call of Duty games, right?
Mm.
So when you die, they say the name of the soldier and you teleport to another soldier in the background.
Oh.
So it isn't like restart checkpoint, restart checkpoint.
These
checkpoint.
people have names.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that's a neat thing because you're just a nameless soldier now. But then you start going through the campaign, and and it goes back to normal Call of Duty, wherein you die, go to checkpoint, die, go to checkpoint. It's bullshit. So I stopped playing, and I just watched documentaries all night.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a quick one as well. I fucked up your camera. I'm just gonna fix it while talking. Still with the Yakuza Kiwami.
Hey,
Wait.
Any game news?
No.
Yeah, just after his week.
Yeah,
I'm asking how many do we have?
just 5 or 6. It's quick.
Okay.
Yakuza Kiwami, I'm at that point before the point of no return,
Mhm.
where the game tells me, hey, this is your last chance to do some side quests. And if
it's
you
a very Japanese thing, huh?
yes, if you say yes to this dialogue box, we will bring you to the final battle.
Hey, that's a
That's
good
it.
thing though,
Yeah.
because it says that you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
warranty.
Just finishing up all side quests. I only have 4 more left
Mhm.
before I get the final one, which you can only do when you finish all the side quests.
So you're planning to platinum this game?
Not
or
platinum, just
the
finish
side
all the side quests. Finish all the in-game achievements.
Oh, so you're not? You plan to play mahjong?
No,
and
no. Just side quests.
Okay, not the minigames.
Just
Because
side
the minigames
quests.
will eat you up.
Yeah.
Question: has there been a game where getting 100% on the game, you attempted it, but you gave up because it was just too fucking hard?
Not too hard, but I lost drive. Infamous 1 and 2, I stopped at about
No, let's say
93 to 95% of the plat.
have you played Prinny?
No, I played Pliny, but I didn't finish it, and neither did I get into
No,
it.
but you know how. You have an idea on how to get 100% of the game, right?
No.
No, the thing is, you fought a difficult boss. You've at least reached the point where there was a difficult boss in Prinny.
Hmm.
Have you ever encountered anything
I forgot
like that? To
a
get
lot about
100%, you need to defeat this super difficult ass boss. and you just gave up because you couldn't defeat that super difficult ass boss.
I used to be that way in P3 before I finished Elizabeth, but I ended up beating Elizabeth. So
And then after that, you became, oh, I'm so, I don't know.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
For me, it was FF12. I could not get past that fucking forestry stage. I was like, fuck this.
12, the bomb stage.
That's nowhere near the end.
I know.
The bomb.
I know.
That bomb.
He's talking about
The
You
dragon.
dragon, the forest dragon.
I'm
Yeah.
talking
Oh,
about
man.
completionist,
Forest dragon.
not completing the game, just being a completionist.
No,
Bullshit! That forest dragon is
No.
too strong!
I've never encountered a completionist
Gambits
stopper
suck.
because of difficulty. It's because of drive. Because
Oh,
I don't care or I don't feel like it
Okay,
or I
so
lost the drive.
I'm just asking if
Yeah.
you've ever encountered that.
Yeah.
So none.
Yeah, so far none.
No.
Gundam Versus came out yesterday. I bought it. It's Gundam Versus. There's nothing to talk
Is it
about.
a fighting game?
Yes,
Oh.
not
It's a Warriors
not,
game,
not
right?
2D. It's not Warriors. No,
The For Honor. type.
it's the
So it's
yeah.
like,
It's 2-on-2.
so it's like Armored Core.
Kinda. Yeah, it's the 2-on-2. Like
Gundams.
yeah, like you have different weapons and shit. I've been playing this since PS2 era. You guys know what it looks like. You probably just forgot.
It's like Armored Core.
Yeah,
I played one of those for the PSP. I don't know.
yeah. It's in the PSP.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing to talk about. It's still Gundam versus just PS4.
How is it different from the demo? Because you said the demo had like 30 to 40 Gundams.
More modes.
So
and-
they added modes, but the roster is
Yeah,
still the same.
That's
there are
generous.
some locked out. There's some locked out units,
Okay.
and there are some free DLC ones. But yeah, that's it. And then also FF14.
This is English, right?
Yeah.
Gundam versus.
Yeah.
It was localized. Okay. Cool.
Not localized, translated.
Oh. What
Anyway,
is the difference?
They didn't
Do voices.
do voices, and they didn't bother to change Japanese terminology.
Oh.
Hashtag subs, not
So
dubs.
Yakuza Kiwami and
Yakuza Kiwami is a good mix of localization and translation because they kept the Japanese of it, but the Japanese makes sense to a Western audience.
Okay.
Because pure translation is how do you say? I think pure translation could be Persona, where they keep the Chan, they keep the Kun,
The comic.
they keep the Japanese
Like comic.
they keep a lot of the Japanese of it.
Okay.
Localization is Persona 1. Original Persona 1.
The
Where
race lift.
They changed the names into English. They changed the names into
Oh.
Mark. They changed the names into Kathy. They changed the names into Lee or something like that. And one of the guys became black.
Yeah, that
Mark
guy.
became black in original Persona 1.
They removed Hitler.
Localization.
Yeah, that is pure localization.
Okay.
This is a good Yakuza is a good mix because it's in the Japanese setting, but some of the slang they made it English.
Okay.
Uh,
I forgot.
Yeah,
There's still Japanese debauchery in Kiwami, right?
yeah.
What minigame was that? Just the hostess, right?
Yeah, it's just the hostess. Oh, someone's
Oh,
getting a
no.
call. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
second guy.
yeah, and then to finish up my gaming, FF14, nothing new happening to me and Eman in FF14, but it's yesterday there was the live stream about the upcoming patch. Yeah, Stormblood 4.1 is coming on October 10. We finally get to buy houses in the new area.
Hey,
There's gonna be the new extreme fight. There's gonna be the new dungeon. There's gonna be some changes to some classes. Dragoon is getting a buff.
Question.
I can't talk to you guys about it because
Sugoi.
But it's
Emma's
awesome.
not here.
Question.
Hmm.
Have you finished the Baby Shark FF14 video?
I didn't enter it.
Maybe.
I don't think anyone in the guild actually entered.
Because it's, hey, we're trying to be relevant.
No, not really, but just no one felt like making a video.
Shark.
Anyway, yeah, that's it.
I want to endorse something. I am a believer of Battle Ping.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
Battle Ping.
To all our listeners and watchers, Battle Ping is the shit.
Yeah,
So how much is Battle Thing?
300 per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the shit.
Per month?
Yeah.
It isn't like, oh, gamer mode, free up your RAM, bullshit. No, this is legit.
Yeah, for someone who plays online games on a daily basis, it's a good
How
investment.
does it? Does it explain how it does it?
Not well. It's not the high end VPN where it hides your entire IP for everything you do. It's just it helps your game
Oh, it's
connect.
Battle
Yeah, it
Okay.
helps your game connect to a specific server that you need. That's really all it
It
does.
just forces the location.
Yeah.
I think.
Because let's take FF14. FF14, my guild and I play in a Japanese server. But there are a lot of servers for FF14 in Japan. There's one specific server where my ping is 200, but there's one specific server where my ping is 80. Without battle ping, you can't choose. Like your internet just detects there's a server here. It's the first one I saw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna connect to this, but it's a 200 one. My ping is so shit. But with battle ping, I get to specify I will connect to Japanese 3 when I play FF14, so I will have 80 ping. That's really all it does.
The difference is like 150
Yeah.
to 40.
So
God
for
damn.
this only for specific games, but
No,
not for every game.
It works for a lot of games,
Only for games.
but
right?
it works only for games. They have a browser mode, but it only works with the US connection. It says there you cannot change the server location.
Question:
Hmm.
Is there a service that does this better? That's not BattleTech.
Haste, I'm not sure, but
There's a lot of like more expensive services that hides your entire the actual VPN for the computer,
What do you mean?
because this is just for games.
Yeah,
There's the VPNs that will give you an entirely new IP as long as it's on. Like when you need to yar some shit without
no,
people
not
seeing
yarring
your
some
IP.
shit. I mean, just talking about improving your game experience in general.
Yeah, there's the more expensive ones. Because all this does is a little boost, but the main point is choosing your server. There are the more expensive ones, mostly for businesses or like high-end gamers, that does add a little bit more speed.
Mhm.
That,
at the cost of having a higher price.
On loan of $1 million.
But with the disclaimer, it does not fix your internet.
yeah, it does not fix your internet. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, I know it doesn't
Yeah,
fix
it
it.
We're
just-
just warning people.
It just
Internet-
helps you pick the server. That's really
yeah,
all
I
it does.
know. The shit internet is always shit
Yeah.
internet.
Because you've been trying
No, he already
Battle.net,
bought it.
Yeah. With
I'm
your fiber, how
pretty
low
sure.
does your ping go?
40 to 0.
That's Singapore in Overwatch.
Nice.
That's nice and crispy.
But that 0 only lasts for like 1 second. And I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, even people in US have at least 15 ping.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah, the lowest I've seen is 5.
Yeah.
Because
Because
but
the only
the
way
ping
for
is-
you to have 0 is if you're directly connected
you're
to the
connected.
server. That's the only way.
What did Hill ever attain below 10 ping? He did, right? Playing with us. in
I'm not
Overwatch.
sure.
I recall Hill reaching below 10 ping. He mentioned it before. Or was it below 20? I forgot.
Maybe he was.
When did you become a convert of Battle Ping? When did
Last
you,
week.
Yeah,
you saw
last week.
It was last week.
Because like I was playing Rocket League, and then everyone was like, try Battle Ping, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was during the undersea cable shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
I want to
are
try
the
it
undersea
again.
cable shenanigans fixed or not?
Yes, it's fixed.
No, but what about the other?
Try it
game
again
with-
when no one's sharing.
The
it.
local one, I think, is also fixed. I think it's okay now.
Because I think it's okay now, because previously when it was still fucked up, my ping was 400 to 500. Now it's 200,
Yeah.
No,
which
with-
is
with
still
the
slow
ping
but
being-
playable.
With the ping being 400, 500, I never experienced that. But the thing is, with the internet at our house, it kept getting on and off, and on and off. Was it like that with you guys as well?
Consistent.
Well, that's VLDD.
Yeah.
That's VLDD.
No, I think more so the
Disconnecting, I think that's just with you and Eman.
Okay.
Yeah, because when we were
How
playing
much is
yesterday,
fiber, by the way?
I'm paying mine 1899.
Yeah, that's the 20 Mbps, right?
they have 15, right? Or 20 is the lowest.
Yeah, they have 50. I think it's 3.5.
No, I mean 15.
Not 15.
I don't
No.
know. No.
But I mean
As far as
24.
I know, 20 is the lowest.
Yeah, and 20 is good enough.
Yeah.
You can stream 1080 with 20 Mbps plan.
Yes.
Dude, you can stream 1080 with my current, where it's only at a map.
No, stream
Oh, stream.
live stream.
Live stream.
Live
Twitch
stream.
stream, not
Fucking. Hear your word.
Anyway, let's move on to some
You're
news.
making me look like a
Speaking of streaming,
Speaking of streaming, hey, that's a good one, Christopher. Yeah, for the YouTubers who are part of the Nintendo Creators Program,
yeah.
they're not allowed to use their accounts that are tied with Nintendo to live stream Nintendo games.
Why?
Nintendo's always been a bitch when the last person
Yeah,
in the race
for-
to come with these kinds of
for
partnership programs.
they have a big gripe with the Let's Play and live streaming community One, they don't like it when you let's play their games. But now, if you're a part of their Nintendo Partners program, you can let's play your games.
But not stream it.
Yeah, you can live stream. You can let's play their games, but they're gonna have ads and they're gonna get a cut of your revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And now they don't allow live streaming by your account that's with the partnership program.
Okay.
So what? If you want to live stream, you have to do it guerrilla style with another
I
account.
don't know, maybe. But in that account, you can't play let's plays.
Yeah. So what's the point?
Yeah, so, no.
Money.
Money, yo. In a
Where
way,
and how to buy the SNES Classic Edition today.
yeah, that's not important.
That's not. That's an old piece
That's
of
an ad.
news.
You can buy it in Data Blitz. Third world problems. No one really cares about that.
Actually, weirdly enough, the Switch here is available almost everywhere. Unlike the US and Japan, where it's sold out everywhere.
Can I still
Again, third world problems.
Yeah.
can I still buy the old PSP, the one that you can hack into?
Old PSP,
I'm not
the fat one. I can lend you the one you
I think
you,
the
you
own-
sold to me.
I think in official stores, the only PSPs they might still have in stock are the new ones.
Yeah, the ones you can't
Yeah,
hack into.
Yeah.
By the old ones, you mean the fat ones? Eh?
No, there was
fat or
a
slim.
Fat or slim, but the new slim.
2000 or below, because the original slim is 2000. You can still hack until about before 3000.
I'm not sure if mine, the one you
Yeah,
you
PSP
lent.
2000 and PSP Fat was the ones you can hack into. PSP 3000 and beyond, you can.
Maybe in places like Green Hills, but official stores like Data Blitz, no way.
Do they
Oh,
still
okay.
sell PSPs in
They
database?
do.
They do,
Like
but
at
it's
5,000.
it's definitely the new version,
Yeah, it's definitely.
the one before the Vita. Speaking about the Vita, it's here. Speaking about the Vita,
And Sony. Okay.
Sony doesn't plan to make a Switch competitor or slash a Vita successor. So they feel like during the era of the Vita, like people in the West weren't really into handhelds. I don't know, blah blah blah. Vita failed. We accept
You
it.
don't support them, you fucker.
But yeah, Andrew House has revealed that they don't really have a plan to compete with the Switch handheld wise. Of course, there's still they still have a strong console presence, but in terms of handheld, they're not gonna try and compete as of now. They have no plans.
Do they still release Vita games today?
Yes.
The only Vita games that are still releasing also have a PS4 version, so it's just let's just
Why
just
the
downsize it.
fuck bother?
Let's just downsize it. Yeah, some people still like to play some of their games handheld.
It's sad, but at the same time, it's okay.
And weirdly enough, the Vita hasn't even dropped in price. I think right now it's still.
It
like
dropped
12.
in price when it was still relevant.
12 or 11?
The Vita 2 was the proper name for it? The LCD one.
Slim.
The Vita Slim.
Yeah.
It dropped in price compared to the fat one. So
Mm.
it dropped in price during the time of the Vita, but now I'm not sure if it went further down.
This sad because like the Vita is.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Vita was
Vita's really good, but
yeah.
still, I'd rather buy a 3DS.
There's no games.
No games. Games are the lifeblood
But hey,
of any console or
Vita,
handheld.
Vita still like
Yeah, but it's okay as long make it dead instead of doing another one that's half-assed. Bullshit.
still Vita still means life.
Vita is life.
You think the
Because
Vita
it literally means life.
You think what they did was half-assed the Vita, or they,
Not
they just
really
didn't
half
support it?
ass, but more of
They didn't support it. Remember, PSP thrived. It's just
Yeah.
that it was pirated a lot, but a lot of people played the PSP,
yeah.
not the PSP Vita, because they didn't support it.
Yeah,
That's their problem.
in like E3 2014, 2015, they didn't even show some of the upcoming
Okay.
Vita games.
I mean, try to really recall the
Yeah.
time of the PSP. How many games came out? There were so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, in respect to
And none of it was bought legally in the
to-
Yes!
in respect to Vita,
Mm.
we should not say it wasn't support. It wasn't supported in the West. In
Oh.
Japan,
Yeah, in Japan, Vita is
Is
a
life.
big seller. Yeah.
In Japan, Vita is visual novels and doujins
Yes,
galore.
yes.
Yes.
the amount of Sengan Kagura games we got
No, but the thing is with
is so good.
yeah, in Western support, because I remember playing my PSP to the fucking
to-
ground. That's why I'm asking again, because you know what? I really am thinking about buying
What do you miss playing? Because I still have your PSP.
Valkyria Chronicles 2.
I'm not sure if this is an old news, but they fully localized 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
He already told me that if I could. And also Hatsune Miku and also the old DJ Max's. God, I miss beat games.
Yeah.
Miss rhythm games.
Let's
Rhythm games.
let's take this beat and rhythm and move on.
Beat Mania.
The next one. Our official Resident Evil 2 board game
Board game?
has been funded.
Resident Evil 2.
This is what they meant when they said we do it.
We do
Board
it.
game?
Board
Why
game.
is it 2? Why not
Nani?
1?
So yeah, this went up in
Why does it have to be 2?
Yes, went up in Kickstarter and it got fully funded in 2 days, and now they're just going for stretch goals.
Nani?
Because why not? Well, the Dark Souls 3 board game was still faster. It got fully funded in 3 minutes.
Okay, so
I'm not surprised with Dark Souls. It feels like a fucking board game, but this, come on, Resident Evil 2,
Yeah,
it's an old game.
I'm not sure.
Dark Souls 3 was trending, but this is dead. This is Resident Evil 2.
Well, it's not.
No, I wouldn't
Dead.
say dead.
It's not dead because
It is undead.
technically, remake 2 is in the works.
Yeah, it's not undead.
this
It's undead.
We're trying to go for that pun too much. It's
Yeah,
falling
we're
apart.
falling.
We're gonna
Anyway,
we're gonna play this game on tabletop.
We're gonna play this game on
Tabletop
Tabletop
Simulator.
I don't know if we can buy a copy here. If it's pretty easy to buy a copy here, I think I could mention it to my brother and he'll buy it and we could play it.
Yeah,
That's the same way Roby bought Joking Hazard.
Did your brother buy it?
No, he bought it
I
himself.
bought it.
Because it's easy to buy.
Yeah.
You bought it in Lazada?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
So.
Maybe I should check Lazada for board games.
Who knows?
You know.
Just so you guys know, I already checked for Kingdom Death. It's not in Lazada.
Fuck.
And
I'm gonna
I
check.
am not gonna buy Kingdom Death at my current place in life.
Yeah,
Because
how much is
The
board game?
cheapest that you can get is the $350 version. That's the cheapest. That's the base
Oh,
game.
God.
Not including
Is
shipping.
it because of those figurines?
Yes, the figurines are
high quality
yes,
molds.
and
That's
they're
why
big.
Legit.
They are big.
they are fixed. They are not
And
plastic.
They
things.
fit the fucking board.
Yeah, and the board itself.
Is a
Do you
table.
forget the boards? Because
It's a-
there's a board for the hunt. There's
Yeah,
a board
yeah,
for the fight. There's a board for the town.
It's elevated, man. Next
Yeah.
level shit.
That's why you play it on tabletop
Thank
simulator.
God for tabletop
And
simulator.
speaking of games on Steam,
Speaking of games on Steam, the PUBG team will leave its mother company to become PUBG Corp. That is
Ooh.
just their for PUBG 24/7 PUBG support. They're always fixing bugs. That shit.
God, is Players Unknown Battleground that successful?
Yes, dude. It
Yes.
is currently the most played game of all time.
it has
It
second.
beats LOL.
It's
Yeah.
second to the most concurrent live players of all time, aside from Dota. So at
What?
one time, the people playing PUBG is rivaling Dota 2.
I can understand PUBG is fun. But fucking our neck, man.
Winner, chicken dinner, man.
Winner, winner. You know what they should do? They should.
Fidget
Hey,
spinner.
I was just about to go there. Thank you, man.
Your character just drops his gun and brings out fidget spinners at the end.
Yeah, that could be an event. Winner, winner, fidget spinner.
Fuck, just to move on.
If that's real, would you buy it?
PUBG, watch this podcast. Make it a thing, please.
Alright, let's just move on to the new Red Dead Redemption,
Alright, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah,
trailer.
nice.
Red Dead Redemption 2 has now been confirmed to be a prequel.
That's legit. It's a prequel to the original game,
Of course.
which is kind of weird. It's a prequel, but it's called 2. It's still set in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
How can it be a sequel when the guy died?
Yeah, John Marston died.
Yeah, and
Jeez, spoilers.
spoilers,
old games.
And-
spoilers of a more than 10-year-old game, man.
It's like me saying Leon and Jill and Redfield or Chick Redfield. I forgot her fucking name. Was able to escape Raccoon City.
Claire,
Yeah.
Claire. Oh god.
And to
Thank
add more
you.
to this, because I think I'm the only one in the group who's remotely interested in
I
Red Dead.
finished Red Dead Redemption.
What?
Yeah, what?
For what platform?
PS4.
What? For one? It's
No,
a
no,
PS3
no.
game.
That was Red Dead Revolver.
Oh.
What the fuck,
Is
man?
the
Red Dead Redemption is...
Red Dead Redemption? There's a PS3 game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's on PS3.
PS3 only. That's the fucked
Yeah.
up part.
Even the zombie DLC.
Really, it
was
wasn't
fun.
remastered.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It's a good game. They should remaster
I
it.
could have finished it if that PS3 shop in SM San Lazaro didn't leave.
Oh.
I had a
Oh.
PS3 set up there.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. If you guys saw the trailer and just saw the setting, it kind of looks like Far Cry with its
Yeah,
colors.
there's arrow hunting.
Yeah.
Hunting's
Yeah.
back. But you're still an outlaw. And there
course.
I think they're talking about 3 different states.
No, I didn't
So it's
hear
a
about.
big part of the map. So there's a desert town, a swamp bogland thing, I think, a bayou.
Yeah, didn't like Red Dead Redemption have 3 maps too? But it was separate.
Yeah, I think this is just one big map, similar to
Oh, so they're doing a fucking...
similar to Horizon Zero Dawn.
Uh,
It's just one big giant map.
I was gonna say, fucking the guy with the white beard.
Geralt.
Witcher.
I thought it was gonna
Jesus.
be like a Witcher map. It's just one big
Witcher is 3 big
three
map,
big maps.
Yeah.
It's like 3 GTA maps. It's fucked up. That's why I quit.
map.
I came back after 3 months of not playing it, and I was lost.
Dude, I was scared.
I can only play that if I'm unemployed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
That's a
was
big
scared
game.
because when you said that, because like I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda now, I'm getting overwhelmed. What more about Witcher 3?
Yeah, God.
Is
That
Skyrim
thing's-
also
that-
overwhelming?
That game's
Yeah,
gonna take you
yeah.
like 3 months to finish all with the game
Yeah,
and all
the
the
thing
DLCs.
is when a game is too big,
if you're working, it
it doesn't turn me on. It's
Yeah.
more like
it's too much.
it's too much. It makes my dick shrivel.
Yeah, and thanks for asking about Skyrim, because
Dick
Skyrim is getting a survival mode. Its beta version is now out on PC.
They're still milking this.
Yes!
Of course.
That survival mode is
A
mod.
No,
it is a
no.
mod.
Yes, it is.
It is
No,
called
Elder Scrolls-
Firefall.
Yeah, it is literally a
Frostfall.
mod on Nexus.
You know, it's a survival of Elder Scrolls 5.
Yeah.
It's not a mod. It's a testament to how Elder Scrolls is still relevant.
Yeah, it's a mod and it's free now. But guess
Yeah.
what? When it's done, when it's launched, you get to pay for it.
No, but how
There's
is
a
it?
free
I knew it.
mod.
I knew it. Creation Club.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Creation
bro.
No.
Hey,
Question.
crab armor, dude. Crab
No,
armor.
question with the survival mode. How is it a survival mode? It's like King of the Hill type?
No,
Is it Battle of
No,
dude.
No, not that.
Not, it's not a survival
Camping,
mode.
survival, food,
It adds
nourishment.
survival
It
mechanics to
turns it into
Skyrim.
Rust.
Oh God!
Yeah,
It turns it into
yeah, see,
Rust.
look at here. They're adding hunger, fatigue, and harsh weather. for
Remember Rust, Lawrence?
God, no! Why are you doing that to Skyrim?
It was fun, but
So yeah, here's a half and a half on that. Like, some people like it because they like the surviving in Skyrim, they like being immersed. But there's also the half of, I want to be able to roleplay as the guy who swings giant ass swords, who swims
Yeah, it's
in...
supposed to be a mystical
Yeah,
world. I
yeah.
don't want a real life shit.
Yeah, I don't want my dragonborn to be getting hungry every few minutes.
Oh, so you're that kind of guy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if I want to play a survival game, I play Rust.
Yeah.
I'll play Long Dark. I'll play like...
Yeah, Long Dark.
No,
Don't
I
starve.
mean if I want to play.
Don't
People-
starve.
Yeah, don't starve.
some people just want
no,
to live in
I,
Skyrim.
what's that game we played where we're on an island marking caves and shit?
The forest.
The forest.
Yeah, if I want to play a survival
Real
game,
life.
I'll play those.
I'll get out of my PC and play it.
But in Skyrim, where
There's a cave here.
I'm
Here's what
playing
it's
as the Dovahkiin, the Dragonborn who can cast cool ass magic and swing big
But you
ass
still
swords.
need to eat.
I don't want to worry about hunger and fatigue and weather.
and use Zoardo.
Yeah, and use the water. I downloaded just for that.
God damn.
So yeah, there's gonna be hunger, where if you're the hungrier you are, your stamina decreases.
That's just a mod, man. There's a mod like that on Nexus.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's the fatigue, where if you don't sleep for a certain amount of time, your health and stamina and your magic decreases. And then there's also weather, where of course, just like in Rust, when you're staying in a cold area,
Bro,
you
I
start
thought it
taking
was gonna be
damage.
like when you cast lightning, when it's raining, you get plus damage.
Oh no, fuck.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
that's
though.
already in, I think. Like if it's raining, I think there's already passive stats like
or
that.
like when it's raining, you won't be able to cast fire. As
Oh no,
well.
that's too much.
No, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
For immersion.
For immersion.
This is Bethesda you're talking
This just
about.
needs
Yeah.
to die.
We don't
so,
do hard work here.
so they can start 6. Or I don't know.
Or anyway, let's continue with the next news.
No, actually, that's all the news I have. But I did remember a news, but I forgot what it was. Oh no. What do you call that? Free PSN game for October is Metal Gear Solid V
Oh yeah, right. Oh, and Amnesia.
and Amnesia.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The Dark
Nice.
Descent Amnesia?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
think Amnesia as a series. I don't know.
Just when I bought Amnesia.
I still haven't subscribed back to PS Plus ever since last year.
Yeah, you're not even
Oh,
playing.
by the way,
any
I have a
online
question
games.
Same here.
for Rowie.
Mm.
How are you playing the fucking
Vandal?
Dead Cells?
Dead Cells. I haven't continued yet,
Ah, shame.
but I
You haven't encountered past the first boss,
other bosses.
Other
I've
bosses.
seen other bosses, but I haven't beaten them.
but you haven't encountered them.
No, I've seen some of them, but not all of them.
Like what?
The boss in the sewers.
Which one?
Whoa,
the
which
first
one?
one. I didn't get past the first boss of the sewers. I got past the boss in the bridge.
Yeah, the
It's
boss
the
on
only
the bridge.
boss I beat.
It's the first boss.
Yeah, because ever since my first controller like stopped charging, I couldn't play Steam games anymore, and now with the new controller, I haven't gotten back into my Steam game. So maybe when I'm bored, because my play is full with FF14 and my PS4 games. So
Okay.
Yakuza.
yeah.
Overwatch.
Basically just Yakuza.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyone have a closing segment?
I have one.
Alright.
Really quick. And I put a lot of thought into this. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, so I call it The List, named after Chris Jericho's The List. Oh, right, camera.
You're
Okay.
getting into the list.
Yeah, okay. So remember how during our first closing segments, I would just ask a question
Yeah.
and you guys answer. Now it's reversed. I will give the answers, which is in a form of a list, and then I'll ask a question and you guys will pick from the list.
Okay.
It's basically like
Okay.
that. So test run, our segments, animated, live action, or gaming. Which one of those three would you rather have for the rest of your life? And the other two will be gone. So if you choose gaming,
You can only play games.
You can only play games
Oh,
for the rest of your life.
gaming.
But that's easy.
Yeah. That's,
So yeah, it's
he
questions like
might,
that.
yeah. He
Uh,
might pick anime, but gaming.
Yeah, but because with anime, it's included with animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So any type
anything
of
You
anime.
can't watch Steven for the rest of your life.
anything animated or drawn that you can read or watch.
I'd go with that rather than games.
Yeah, games.
Gaming for me, yeah. So, but that's just an example.
For
right?
me, I'd go with live action. I like movies and TV series.
Yeah, you're
But
the
you don't-
you're the
You,
TV
you
show
don't
man.
you don't get Ghibli. You don't get your
Yeah.
name though. You get live action. You get
Okay.
500 Days of Summer.
I get all the sitcoms. I get all the.
Yeah, that's his
the-
lifeblood.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
You
get
just have
in.
to accept who he
Yeah,
is.
let's
I mean,
get into our actual.
This
thing.
is the first
But
one.
I don't get Kingdom Hearts. Damn it.
Give me a moment
Oh,
because I
no.
didn't write this down.
All
but-
right.
Okay. Nier,
There's a symbol.
Oh.
Nier Automata,
Oh.
Resident Evil 7, PUBG, Metal Gear. I know, not Metal Gear 5.
Is that someone's?
That's mine. That's mine. That's
Okay.
my Facebook.
Okay.
Metal. No wait. PUBG. Wait. I'll
You can
repeat.
only choose
Nier,
one?
PUBG, RE7.
RE7, Persona 5, and Zelda
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wilds. These are the 5 games that are being considered as Game of the Year.
Okay.
Oh,
But which is your Game of the Year?
Okay.
Persona. That's the only one I
Okay.
play.
I already have my. I've had my answer the moment Persona
Oh wait,
5
I'm
came
sorry.
out.
Wait, I'll just add another one. Horizon, because it was also added.
Oh.
I've had my answer the day Persona 5 came out.
What?
Persona 5 is my objective game of the year. It is the best game that came out this year. But my personal favorite game is still Nier Automata. That has always been my answer the day Persona
Okay.
5 came
Oh,
out.
wait, is
Some-
Game of the Year very Western
Some-
influenced
Kinda.
or not really? So I'm gonna go with RE7.
I'm gonna go with subjectively Persona, but objectively I have to go with
Horizon.
Horizon.
Oh,
I mean,
wow,
because
objectively.
for the fact that it's a new IP. It's a new IP. There,
Mm.
I
By
think
context of
nothing.
definition, Game of the Year is your Game of the Year.
Oh,
So
my Game of
it
the
is
Year.
the standout
it's
game
not-
of 2017.
Okay, for me, I think what's gonna
Subjectively and objectively.
what's gonna win for the competition? I think it's gonna be RE7.
No, I'm not
I doubt
choosing
it's
which is your Game of the Year. In other words.
Oh, if it comes to my Game of the Year,
He's only played RE
Oh,
in that
yeah, right.
list. And he has PUBG.
I have PUBG.
But
So-
he hates
Oh
PUBG.
shit!
No,
Now that I think about it,
I like PUBG, but
He has the
I
net.
hate my net.
Okay.
No.
Battle Ping.
No, I
The
literally hate my net. Even
the
if I
call-
had Battle Ping, it would
You
not.
still think
Because of the
yours?
disconnection issues.
no. Now that I think about it, at first I thought the battle's gonna be between P5. This is award
Yeah.
GOTY.
No.
I thought the battle's gonna be P5 versus Breath of the Wild, but now I think it's gonna go to PUBG.
Oh my god.
For me, I think it's gonna go to P5.
No, it's not.
No, it's gonna go to P5.
It's gonna go to P5 in one of the
In our hearts.
niche the one of the niche game of the year award shows.
No,
But on the GOTY, the mainstream one is gonna go to PUBG.
I think it's gonna go to P5.
No fuck, no way.
But yours is still P5.
I think he's gonna go with.
Objectively P5, personally near.
Okay.
Personally, weirdly enough, I'm gonna go with P5.
Wow.
You wanna know why?
Personally,
Yes,
You didn't play it. Just
that's it. I didn't play it.
you
but
want
I,
to play it.
I know how good of a game it is
Yeah.
based on you guys' opinions.
You
It's
know-
a game that I know I won't play, but I know
Ah.
it's very interesting, and if I do play it, I will play it seriously.
Yeah.
Why won't you play it? Because a lot of us finish the game and we're more than
He
willing
wants to
let
play
you
other
up.
games.
That's
Because
it.
Persona is it like
It's a $100
a
game.
commitment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Persona 5 is a commitment, and I'm not the commitment type of guy.
Yeah, he's gonna stop in 10 hours max.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna forget, and I'm gonna be like shit.
Mm.
But I know how good of a game P5 is,
No.
and what it's done, and I just think it's a really good game
Okay.
compared to the other games that were on the list.
Right.
Short answer for me, Zelda.
Wow.
I mean,
Have you played?
No, he has.
No,
He doesn't have
but-
Twitch.
but it is so far as I can see, Persona 5 is still a Persona game. Nier is a good action game. Horizon is kind of like Zelda, but Zelda for me, it is what I've always wanted Zelda to be, which is Dark Souls Zelda. You know, no story,
Oh,
no anything.
and
you can-
also,
you can
Go
go
away.
you
about
kind of
however
made a
you
fair
want,
point.
man.
And another thing about it, Zelda has been very successful, not just in the West, but also in the East. It is Nintendo.
I don't know. For me, P5 is
Because
both,
P5 is
it
so...
both resurrected and revolutionized JRPGs. I think it is it is objectively the best JRPG ever made.
I
At
will
a
agree
time
with
where
you.
people were
I agree
thinking
with you.
turn-based strategy games
Are done.
are done.
of the century, because we're in the 2000s.
In fairness, we're probably gonna have this
But in the-
conversation again back in December, but yeah.
But if it was in
Subjectively, it is P5 for me, but I still think Zelda is that much of a game, is that good of a game.
Fuck. And then now when we do this again in December, I'm gonna have Dot Hack
Pub-
you in my mind.
But I am
Yeah.
sure, as,
December will be our list.
I am
Yeah.
sure,
In our
I'm
hearts.
thinking
I
of something
am
for
sure as hell PUBG ain't gonna win.
Oh god, I believe PUBG is gonna win.
PUBG is not gonna win in a sense that the community doesn't care enough. PUBG is a good game, but it's a toxic game. It's the reason why a game like
Hey, Overwatch
Overwatch
won
won.
Game of the Year.
no Overwatch.
Overwatch won Game of the Year?
Overwatch won Game of the Year in a sense that its community brought it up. It won Game of the Year not just because it's popular, it's because it transcended it being just a video game. Or rather with PUBG, it's just another trend of the typical survival horror.
Yeah, I can see that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I see the Game of the Year awards as a surface thing, so I'm confident PUBG's gonna win.
I don't think PUBG is gonna win. It's like
Yeah,
saying
we'll see.
League of Legends won when it came out.
Did it win? Really?
No, it did not. And if it did, it's stupid.
No,
My opinion on PUBG is like that. If it wins, it's stupid.
No, but if League of Legends were to come out now,
Yeah,
maybe
in an era that's that has Twitch, because when all came out, like you just saw it in local cafes.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet shop.
The thing is with
This was pre-stream.
with PUBG, it's fun to stream and watch people rage salt at the screen when playing PUBG, but it's not worthy of Game of the Year. It's too typical. It's like H1Z1.
I think it's gonna be a people's choice.
Yeah.
People's
And
choice.
with
Awards.
people's choice, it's gonna be PUBG.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It is gonna
I
be
believe
PUBG.
in the people. They're not gonna
I
choose
don't
PUBG.
believe in the people.
I
they're
believe
gonna
in the
pick
people. They're not gonna choose PUBG.
Anyway, yeah, we'll just see. There's not really much to talk about
Because
because
there's not much to love. There's no characters in PUBG.
Yeah,
Like
and-
in Overwatch.
that's
yeah,
your
and-
end segment.
and what I say is the mainstream Game of the Year awards won't care about those points. It's gonna be
Popularity contest.
yes. That's why I say PUBG is gonna be
We're talking about
the mainstream GOTY
the
awards.
VGAs.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, and that is all.
Okay, do you have other questions?
No,
Or that's it for
that's
today.
it.
All right.
I'm just introducing the concept, man.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Tune in next week for
Where we drop it for another endgame segment.
Oh God.
Now with more Mark.
Aside from questions that has stopped since the early 10s,
Yeah.
did we have another segment? We had the Ask Reddit
And
for 4
yeah,
episodes.
Right now, kasi
and we had the not the
I'm
onion
planning
news.
like every month we have a new edit.
God, that onion lasted for 3 episodes, I think, or 4.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to do a segment?
Anyone can
Sure.
do a segment.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
I'm
a
too
segment.
tired
Like
to think
I'm,
of a
gonna,
segment.
like I'm gonna show a picture.
Is it porn?
No, I'm gonna show a picture and it's gonna be hentai or not hentai.
Oh God.
And it's gonna be ambiguous. Like it's gonna be a normal scene of a hentai and you're gonna have to guess based on the drawing style.
Look, it doesn't have to be an end segment.
I'm
you
just
can
saying.
make your own.
I'm just saying if I'm gonna make an segment or something like that.
Okay.
The only thing we ask is it becomes consistent. It doesn't like, oh, for today.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Planning the future with GIXcast, yay.
Yeah.
If you have an end segment for us, where can they email us, Lawrence?
Oh God.
You forgot! I knew it!
No.
I
It's
knew it!
Geeks. It's Geeks slash game.
No, that's okay. It's Geeks9
It's
Gaming.
Geeks 9 Game. There we
at
go.
gmail.com.
I always forget what was in the middle. I know it's Geeks something gaming at
Thank
Gmail.
you, social media person.
Geeks 9 Gaming. Thank
Okay.
you. At gmail.com.
Yes. Stay tuned for next week. This week for the listeners is the current last episode, quote unquote, of How to Fool Boyfriend because we haven't recorded new footage yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, until
Until then.
Did you let's play that?
yes,
Shit.
we got 2 endings, dude.
That shit's deeper than you think.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, tune in for the
I've read
Last-
some of the bullshit endings.
for our current last episode of How to Fool Boyfriend. We'll workshop other Let's Plays or we'll continue How to Fool.
What have I missed?
Yeah,
You missed the birds. You missed
Okay.
the birds. Alright.
Okay. Bye,
Say
guys.
bye-bye to the
guys.
birds, Lawrence.
Bye guys.
Who drew the dicks?
Who drew the birds? Hey, big deal.